What is up, my friends? How are we? You are very welcome along to another watch along here at Anfield Agenda. The Reds taking on Fulham today in what is, of course, another must-win game for Arne Slot's boys. Yeah, it is the festive season, folks. I hope you're all enjoying it. I hope you're all in good form. Team news is in, and we will go through it momentarily, but there's no big surprises there. There is a bit of pleasantry on the bench, though. Diogo Jota on the bench, Federico Chiesa on the bench, so the boys are officially back. The Liverpool starting 11 is pretty much as we expected. Alisson Becker in goal, Trent at right back, Robbo at left back, Joe Gomez comes in alongside Virgil van Dijk. Midfield of Ryan Gravenberch, Dominic Szoboszlai and Curtis Jones. And up top, we believe that we'll see Diaz through the centre, Mohamed Salah on the right and Cody Gakpo on the left. No Nunes start, it's Christmas, said Fozzie. He's on the bench, mate. So the bench is Kelleher, Endo, Nunes, Chiesa, Elliott, Jota, Kwanzaa, Morton and Neoni. So we are getting, bit by bit, our players back, our full squad back. And yes, we are in a good place. So I hope you're all well. Give me your predictions in the chat as well. Of course, it being a match day, we are being brought to you with thanks to our incredible sponsors, Manscaped. With Christmas coming up, why not treat yourself or that loved one in your life to something special from our friends at Manscaped? You can get yourself 20% off and free shipping store-wide at manscaped.com with our beautiful discount code Anfield20. Use that at checkout to get 20% off and free shipping. Right, so I'm going to stick with my 2-0 prediction. I'm going to go through the Fulham team now in a second, but before I do, Suleiman Khan has opened up the first super chat of the day. How are we, Suleiman? Thank you, sir. City and Liverpool battling for Zubamendi. Yeah, I mean, look, it's probably a factual statement, Suleiman. I just hope that common sense wins and he comes to Liverpool because it would be the better move for him, but I guess we'll have to see how it all pans out. Not too long now, Suleiman, till the January window opens, so we're not gonna have to wait too much longer. Just what, 2.5 weeks or so? So, the Fulham lineup, ladies and gentlemen. Leno, Tete, Diop, Cuenca, Robertson, Berg, Lukic, Wilson, Pereira, Iwobi and Jimenez. That is the lineup for Marco Silva and Fulham. Just a reminder, Arsenal play Everton, same time as we're playing today, 3 PM kickoff, so we will adhere to keep you up to date with that one. Let me just make sure I've got the right channel on the TV for the game here. 1 second. La la la. I think in Premier Sport in Ireland, by the way, today. Where are we? Yeah, Premier Sport in Ireland for the game today. And here's the good news. I hope your spoilers for me are over because I'm back on the old satellite dish now. We got it reinstalled on Wednesday. So fingers crossed, I shouldn't be behind by a few seconds anymore. I should be right up to speed. So should be better viewing for everybody. Liz, how are we? Lovely to see you in, my friend. By the way, Liz, did you know that Brian is in your neck of the woods at the minute? He's in Florida visiting his brother. So yeah, lucky Brian gets a bit of winter sun. Liz said, happy match day, 3-0 to Liverpool. Love you all. And of course, we love you as well, Liz. And lots of love to yourself, Ian, and the family. Walski said, how are you today, Craig? I'm good, mate. I'm good. I'm at the tail end of a head cold. So, you know, nearly there. Nearly over it. But other than that, my man, all good. Looking forward to another busy day. So we're going to have the watch along, then our match reaction, our player ratings video, then we'll have a break for a couple of hours, and then I'll be back tonight at 8:30 for a late night agenda where we'll talk about the news. Have you got a cold? I do, a little bit, Steve. Yeah, my nose is a little bit blocked up, but I'm not feeling too bad, to be honest with you, mate. Just a little bit stuffy. Australia's in the house. How are we, T Fanny? Get in trouble for saying that. The only thing Darwin Núñez can line up is a candle. Would love to see Gakpo and Salah on the wings and Diaz up front for the rest of the season, or maybe Chiesa. Look, Chiesa's an option. Diogo's an option. Darwin is an option, of course, as well. How's the Devils' lettuce going for you? Wink, wink, said Dylan McNeil. We're going to be knocking on the head in about a month or so, mate. Yeah, we're going to be saving our money for the newer car and those repayments. So, yeah, something has to give, and the Devil's lettuce is going to be the thing. Get some fresh air here in sunny Rill. What's fresh air? I don't do fresh air very often, to be honest with you, my man. Have I given up on Darwin now? I've given up having the conversation every 5 minutes, to be honest, because... No, look, I'm never going to fully give up on a Liverpool player, but, you know, I'm not expecting it to turn around. It's probably the fairest way I can be. But I also don't want to jump and pile on him at every opportunity and take cheap shots, so I'm kind of just going to see what happens, if you get me. I'm not expecting him to turn it around anymore, but, you know, I'm not going to be unhappy if he puts in some good performances, so kind of just playing it by ear and see how the rest of the campaign goes. Diane Taylor, how are you? Said, Craig, love your vids. You're the only Liverpool streamer I watch. Just one question from me. Who would you like Liverpool to sign in January? Well, firstly, Diane, thank you so much. Appreciate you watching. Just a midfielder, I think. Look, if I'm being really greedy, Zubamendi, let's say, and a left back, whether that's Kirkes or somebody else, we'll wait and see. But yeah, the midfielder for me, Diane, is the one that we really need. We haven't addressed that for a few seasons now. We've still been looking for that elusive number 6, so that's the one that I want us to sort out in January. And I made a promise, Diane, if we get that sorted out and we get a left back sorted out, you won't hear me complaining or saying where's the money John wants during the January transfer window after it's done. Can you run through the bench? Yes, but again, just a reminder, the bench will scroll across the bottom of your screen, but happy to do it for you, Suleiman. 1 second, bro. And then I'll get to Dave's super chat. 1 sec. So on the bench today, Suleiman, we have Kelleher, Endo, Nunez, Chiesa, Elliott, Jota, Kwanzaa, Morton, and Neoni. That is the bench today. Super chat here from a friend from Australia. Dave, how are we? Dave said, Aussies are here. Love you, brother. Hope you're well. Thank you, man. Love you too. Appreciate your support and everybody's support, of course. We're playing around with the idea of maybe doing the pre-season tour and heading over to Asia if the lads go over there. We're humming and hawing about that one, Dave. It's closest to Australia I think I'm going to get for a while. Asfa FV said, hi mate, just booked tickets to Anfield. First time going, pumped. It's the FA Cup with Accrington Stanley, as funnily enough we support both sides. Love the streams. That's awesome. I'm so glad you're getting to go. Enjoy it. Be a good game, an interesting game. I'm sure we'll probably see some of the younger Liverpool players out there as well, but always brilliant, mate, to hear somebody's going for the first time. So as for enjoy yourself, and thank you for letting us know, my man. Do you know what? One of our community, Douglas, bumped into David Lynch actually today before the game outside Anfield. They were having a chat for a minute, which is nice to know. So yes, let's keep the good vibes going. Hopefully we can get back to winning ways in the Premier League today, because we can't give anybody any glimmers of optimism. We've got to make sure we keep picking up the points, and as I've said all week, this game is not going to be easy in my mind. Fulham are a good side. The only thing I'm a bit more hopeful for is they do have some injuries, particularly in and around their defence. John said, if we get Zubamendi, what do you think our best midfield would be? This is going to sound like a bit of a cop-out answer, John, and I don't mean it to be, but I think it depends on who you're playing. So, like, if we were at home against, let's say, Crystal Palace, I'd probably have a very different midfield to if we were away at the Bernabeu in a knockout game in the Champions League. I'd probably, play 2 deeper line players for that, whereas at home, I'd probably go more attack-minded. So, don't know is the honest answer, mate, without trying to bottle giving you an answer. I think it depends on the opposition. Who's your favourite bad player to have played for us? Yours is the same. It's Ragnar Klavan, of course. The answer has to be Ragnar Klavan. Just for that little Cruyff turn of his alone, the answer is Ragnar Klavan. Craig, you need a hot lemon and 2 paracetamol down you. I'm not feeling that bad. I know I sound a bit stuffed up, but I'm not feeling too bad at all, mate, to be honest with you. So, yeah, all good, all good. I've only had 1 coffee, though. That could be part of the problem. Hopefully Everton can do us a favour against Arsenal, supporting both sides of Merseyside today. Yeah, I can't see Everton do much, to be fair, at the Emirates. I'm not expecting any favours from them, but you never know. You never know. It is the Premier League, so Let's wait and see. Right, my friends, you know I'm going to ask you to do the usual and hit that like button for me. We've loads of time, an hour to go till kickoff. So if you haven't, please do take a second and hit that like button. Again, I want to say a massive thank you to our incredible sponsors, Manscaped. A quick reminder, you can treat yourself to the Performance Package 5.0 Ultra featuring the Lawnmower 5.0 with Manscaped's brightest ever LED spotlight, their sharpest ever skin-safe technology. It also is waterproof with a battery that lasts for 90 minutes. Also in that set, you'll get the Weed Whacker ear and nose hair trimmer, Manscaped's 2 liquid formulations, and a couple of free gifts as well. The Shed travel bag and the boxer briefs. You can get 20% off and free shipping store-wide at manscaped.com. That's 20% off and free shipping with our code Anfield20. Scan the QR code in the corner of the screen or use Anfield20 at checkout. So I have to pick up on something Trent said in his interview with Melissa Reddy for Sky. And I don't disagree with our players on a lot of stuff, but I do disagree with Trent on one thing. He said that he still thinks Man City will be there or thereabouts at the end of the season. I disagree on that. I think their season's just going to continue to fall apart for a little while. And by the time we get towards the end of the season, I think they'll be a long way away from the league winning place. So I disagree with Trent a little bit on that one. I know he has to say it, he has to sound professional and all, but let's be honest. They're not making up the points difference. They're not. You're networking. How are you, bro? Let me grab your super chat there, sir. Evening, Craig. Hope all is well. If we sign Zubamendi, do you think we could fit Gravenberch and him into the same lineup? So, just kind of to go back to what I said to our friend a moment ago, I think it depends on who you're playing. But yes, theoretically, you could put them both in the same lineup. Absolutely. Because remember, Gravenberch is a multifaceted midfielder who can play a little bit more advanced if needs be. So, first world problems though, right? And good problems, if that's the case. But yeah, I definitely think you could get them in the same team. Tipsy Dipsy, how are you? What a name, love that. Said, hey Craig, listening to you while waiting for my daughter's third 10-hour open heart surgery. Hope you get the win today. Love the show as always. Man, I hope your daughter's surgery goes well. You know, I can't imagine the stress that you guys must be going through, mate, with so many surgeries for your little princess. So I'm sending you love, man. I hope we're talking next time when you've got a positive update for us. Yeah, so I'll send the love your way. Alan Swan said Jota to come on today and score. Come on, the Reds. I'm just interested to see, you know, if him and Federico do get some minutes, and you know, are they likely to start on Wednesday? Is going to be interesting as well, because of course we've got Southampton in the League Cup quarter-final on Wednesday. Dylan Wall said finally Chiesa and Jota are back. Yes, it's great, isn't it? It's great. That bench is starting to look a little bit stronger now, and hopefully we get the likes of Canade back soon. Obviously, Connor Bradley back soon. Costa's back. And then Arne starts to have more options as we get into what is a really hectic couple of months. Why Elliott not from the start, Rob? Again, fitness, Rob. So I think what we'll see today, Rob, is he'll get another 25 minutes. And I would almost bet you, bro, he'll start on Wednesday. So on Wednesday against Southampton, I'm expecting him to start. Maybe Chiesa, Jota perhaps, definitely Darwin, probably Endo. I do expect a lot of changes midweek. But Elliott won't be too far away from challenging for a starting place now. Why is Gomez playing? He's garbage. Right, well, you can have a timeout. So, a little thing about our channel, mate. You're absolutely up for saying you don't rate somebody, but there's a way of doing it and a way of saying it. And calling one of your long-serving players who served the club with distinction for nearly 10 years garbage is over the top, to be honest. I'm not going to go in on you, bro. It's too early in the day, but let's not speak that way about a man who's given nearly 10 years of service to the club and is always there when we need him. And, you know, how you could call him garbage when his partnership with Van Dijk in that title-winning season was top-notch, I don't know. He's anything but garbage, and I would ask you to be a little bit more respectful. By the way, people love to go in on me. I say something once about somebody and I never hear the end of it for 2 years. That's all I'm known for, is you're the guy who told Salah to F off to Saudi. But yeah, every single week I see people slaughtering our players in the chat. He is... Look, I love Joe Gomez. I'll be honest with you, I do. I think he's like 1.5 players because he can play everywhere across the back line. And if I was a manager, it'd be a joy to have somebody like him in the squad. If only we knew how good Chiesa was, but still needs to stay fit. No, so, again, not needing to stay fit, he had to first get fit. And that's what this was about. He hadn't got an injury. It was just about the fact he hadn't played much football at all with Juventus. Had no pre-season. And then came to Liverpool, and the club took their time, hopefully, for all of us to get it right. Dan Gilbertson said, "Love you, Craig. Thank you for backing the boys no matter." Well, see, I wouldn't say I'll back people no matter. Like, I will have my say if I think somebody's had a poor game. But big picture stuff, you know, I try to be more balanced about it. In the heat of the moment, in a game, you know, I'm not going to say I'll never lose my head. But ultimately, things are going in the right way. And I want to keep... I look at it like this. There's enough people on the outside trying to bring us down, right? There's enough people trying to undermine us, trying to, I guess, cause trouble for our squad, our players. I don't need to add to that. So I want to try and keep things positive where possible. I know, ironic with the where's the money John stuff, but for the players, you know, these guys have done a lot. So I try to keep it positive when I can. Right, a couple of super chats to get through. First one up said, "I saw some of the older streams. You've changed so much in a positive way. You're much calmer now," said Marcus. Do you know what, Marcus? Thank you. Because I feel like I've changed as well, bro. I was definitely angrier. You're right, I was. No denying it. But the only reason I've changed is because of you guys. And I keep saying that. I feel I can be myself a bit more. I can be a bit more open now. And I can be a bit softer on things. And I just, as a human being, I'm just less angry about the world than I was when I first started. But, you know, I'm still not going to say there won't be times, Dave, Marcus, where I say some blunt stuff, you know. That is kind of who I am as well. What do I think of the new Champions League format? Thank you so much, Gavin, for your super chat, Gavin Glynn. Appreciate you, sir. Let me leave it up, actually, while I answer you. It's hard to be critical of it when we're doing so well, but I also, you know, I don't really know yet because we haven't gotten to the knockout stages. I haven't seen how the draw really works yet, and how the seeding stuff plays out, Gavin. So far, so good. You know, 6 wins from 6. It's difficult not to be upbeat about it, but I'm interested to see who we get in the round of 16 as well. Kieran Lorrigan, thank you, mate, for being with us 18 months as a member. Said, "I'd like to see Diaz get a goal today. Haven't seen one since the Leverkusen hat-trick. Great to still see it top of the Irish Guys League." Yeah, look, I said this yesterday, man. That's nothing other than a fluke. You know, just look at my FPL and you'll know quite quickly that these predictions... Well, I mean, I'm quite good at the betting stuff, but I'm pleasantly surprised to still be there top of the... I don't think I'll be there at the end of the season, but it is cool that, you know, I went so early and I'm still there now, but... fun stuff. I was just happy to be asked to do it. You know, I like the Irish guy. He's a nice fella. So always happy to do stuff like that for friends. Will Chiesa play? Well, he's on the bench, Harmony, so there's every opportunity we'll see him get some minutes today. You know, he's played some minutes, unlike Jota recently. He played for the 21s. He played an hour and scored a week or so ago. So he seems to have a genuine chance of getting some minutes today. So, you've asked that question 3 times in 2 minutes, and I don't want you to get booted out, so I'm going to remind you, mate, don't spam the same comment multiple times, because you will get timed out for it, and you've already got timed out for it, so there you go. Derek, how are you, bro? Talacopoid's back in the house, we love that. Strange feeling about today. Don't say that, Derek. Don't say that, bro. For some reason, I hope they prove me wrong. You've got the best Liverpool content on the interweb, Craig, brother. Thank you so much, my man. Much love to you out in Tala as well. I totally get where you're coming from about the nervous feeling today. Fulham are no mugs. Derek. They're no mugs, so I'm not expecting this to be easy either. And we're also going to have to be better than we were midweek against Girona. We know that. But hopefully we are. Hopefully we are. Sora said, Craig, good to see the stream. Good win today is needed. Yes, absolutely. We need to get back to winning ways in the Premier League. I know that sounds mad considering it's just been one draw against what was a good Newcastle on the day as well. But yeah, winning ways today would be lovely. I've got such a hectic day planned that on busy days like today, I hope it's good results because, it's a long day. You want it to be positive. We'll be back tonight for a stream as well. So, yeah, absolutely. I love this time of year for football. I just do. Right, Corbin, how are you, bro? Corbin 2003 said, hi Craig, hope you're well. Getting keys to my first property this week. Hopefully we get the win. That's awesome. What an exciting time for you. That's class. Bit of independence, nothing wrong with it. Also scary times, right? Moving into your first place. That's mad, man. I'm delighted for you. Well in. Let me know how you settle in. And hopefully it's the start of a beautiful life journey for you, my friend. How can I watch the game in the UK? You got to get creative. Unfortunately, I know it's a stupid rule. It is. It's stupid that this blackout's still there. Thankfully, I don't have it in Ireland, so I'm able to watch the game on Premier Sport today. But it feels very archaic, doesn't it, that we still can't see those 3 p.m. kickoffs. But you're going to have to get creative, unfortunately, mate. Yeah. So I find it ironic, though, that we're in a world where, you're told not to pirate stuff and streams and all, and you also can't watch the team you support. That feels very, counterproductive, doesn't it? Don't do anything illegal. Don't stream illegally, and also you can't watch the team you support. What do they think is going to happen there? Like, it's a mad one. Can't believe we're top of the league. Don't miss Klopp at all. I mean, I guess I don't miss Klopp in some ways, but it's still Kloppo. I'm still gonna love the man to bits. But you know what? I'm feeling a little bit smug about Arne Slot because anybody who's watched the channel a long time knows that I was behind Arne from day one, predicting he'd do well. Didn't think he'd do this well, mind you, I didn't, but just delighted with how it's working out so far. But you know what I do want to see now? We've had a great start, no denying that. But I do think we need to put on a performance or two, if that makes sense. Like, really just show that we've got gears here that we can go through as the season goes on. And hopefully we start that today. People seek out illegal streams because sports channels charge a fortune. Dude, I'm with you. I know. A lot of these things I find counterproductive, right? So don't buy fake jerseys, as an example. Don't buy fake jerseys for your kids, but also £65 for a kid's shirt. Don't use illegal streams, but also my Sky bill here in this house is about 180 quid a month. And look, I'm in a position, thankfully, where, we can pay for it. It is what it is. And, I don't mind paying for it. But I do find the whole football world full of hypocrisies. I do. Particularly, at a time where people are struggling to put food on the table, keep the lights on, pay the mortgage, pay the rent, keep the car on the road. And everything is just getting more and more expensive. And it isn't fucking real. Like, I don't know. I'll give you a stupid first world example. Like, just normal everyday stuff's getting out of hand. I don't even get takeaways anymore because I just morally don't want to pay the prices that a lot of these places are charging. It's crazy. Why is there a blackout? So the blackout was put in place to protect live attendances at football games. I think particularly in the divisions below the top division. But I think football's moved on and become so popular and commercialised now that it doesn't need that protection as much anymore. And also, I don't think it works. Because you're not going to... let's say, not watch Liverpool on a stream and suddenly go out and start going to your local club if Liverpool are playing. If Liverpool are your club, you're going to find a way to watch them. And also, of course, everybody should go to the local club and watch some grassroots football where possible. Absolutely. But, you know, your club is your club, and you're going to find a way to watch them. Did you see Bray Wanderers fixtures to be out on Tuesday the 17th? I don't pay that much attention, to be honest, mate. I think you mentioned it to me in the previous stream, though. But, yeah, I still can't believe they're getting that AstroTurf pitch, though. I hate fake grass pitches. Do you think the Liverpool players watch this channel? Do you know, honestly, hand on heart, I've never really given that too much thought. I've no idea, is the honest answer. I mean, I wouldn't say necessarily maybe they watch the channel, but I'm sure they've come across it somewhere before or seen it scrolling through social media. Yeah, I don't know. I never really think about those type of things. Like, you never know who is watching. You never know who isn't watching. But it'd be lovely if one or two of them did watch and, you know, enjoy what we do. That'd be awesome. Tie or bow tie? I'll grant it very much depends on the occasion. So my answer 90% of the time is nothing. Neither. Open collared shirt. But if I had to go highbrow to an event, I'd probably prefer a dicky bow. You know, if I was going real black tie stuff, I probably want to go full dicky bow and, you know, feel that bit more special for a special occasion. I've never worn a dicky. Actually, I lied to you. I wore one in work, but I never wore one out socially. But yeah, normally I'd just be like black t-shirt, suit jacket, or black shirt, suit jacket, open collar. Yeah. I even when I'm trying to be dressed up, I'm still a chav deep down. Craig, I know Rushy watched it, as his missus is my mate and she recommended it. She's an Irishman, by the way. Oh, I know. Ian Rush is married to an Irish girl. I remember when he was getting married thinking, fair play to you, Rushy. Because have a good Irish woman there. Look, as I said, I don't know. I'd love to think one or two of them might enjoy what we say or do, but you never know. You never know who's watching. Leon, I'm good, thank you, sir. I'm good. He said, how have you been? It's been a while. Crazy how far this channel has come. I remember being here with 8k subs. You deserve it, mate. Thank you, Leon. And I'm not just saying this. I genuinely remember you being in the chat, Leon. I think I said to you before, I had a friend growing up called Leon as well. So, yeah, lovely to see you in, mate. And look, I can't believe how far the channel's come either. Today, we're most likely going to hit 286,000, which is crazy. So, yeah. If you haven't subbed, by the way, please do. As you can see, we're only like 67 away from 286k. So, would appreciate every bit of support. Wait, why didn't that super chat come in? Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out something here. Connor, there's a super chat there from Tom Erling that hasn't come through on my end. And I don't know why. And that is... So let me refresh this and see if it works. 1 second. I've got it here now. Right, so Mark Harding, first of all, said, Francis Gomez goal today. It's incoming. He's going to score before the end of the season, isn't he? He's going to do it. Mark. And there we go. No, that one didn't come up. System just crashed again. There we go. Right. Tom said, before Arne was signed, I had 3 wishes. Arne, Xabi Alonso, or Michel from Girona. People laughed at me, but I genuinely believe Arne is one of the biggest, if not the best manager and talent pool from Europe. Look, I knew when we got Arne that we were getting somebody that wasn't just coming here to make up the numbers or to be an also-ran. I knew he was an ambitious man. I know he turned down moves to like Leeds, Spurs and a few other clubs before. And I also knew that he knew he was inheriting a good squad from Jurgen. So yeah, I'm like you, mate. I'm very happy he's here, and I'm very smug that he's doing so well because, like you, I backed him. Best striker in the league, it's Haaland. I mean, let's be frank about it, it's Haaland. You know, you said striker now, not forward, because you know Mo's in there for talking forwards, but yeah, it's Haaland. Like, let's be honest about what it is. I know I shouldn't live in the past, but I can't help but think Bobby would have been absolutely perfect for this slot system. Oh, Timmy, I think Bobby would just be perfect for most managers, to be fair, because Bobby was such a selfless player that he done the hard work and sacrificed at times to allow Salah, Mane and others to blossom around him. And I've absolutely no doubt what you're saying spot on. In this team, Bobby Firmino would have been incredible. Sadly, we're one injury away from having a fall off. I mean, we maybe are, Ben, but we're not there, so let's not, doommonger when we aren't there yet. If it comes to the point where we pick up the injury, we can talk about it, but let's not tempt fate, Craig, you look good on the away kit. Our best kit this year by far. The black kit is the best one for me this season. It's a lovely kit. I have it. I might wear it on Wednesday for the Southampton game. I keep saying I'll wear it again, but I've been very lucky in red hoodies this season, and that's why I keep wearing them for watch-alongs. I've been swapping between my two red hoodies because, I'm starting to just convince myself it makes a difference, even though I wouldn't really be a superstitious person normally. Brett said the home kit is my favourite. Brett, honestly, mate, I cannot tell you how much I hate the home kit. Honestly, I think it's one of the ugliest Liverpool home kits of the last 15 years. It's an abomination in my eyes, mate. I really, really, really hate the collar on the kit. Like, really. The whole kit, to me, looks like it's a blag fake shirt that you picked up off a market somewhere. It's just shit. Really, really terrible. But it's okay, because the three stripes are back to save the day for next season. So Adidas will be coming in like a superhero. Oh, Brett, look, I'll respect your opinion as well, my man, because these things are very personal choices, right? You're never going to get a kit, well, apart from that black and gold one that we all loved, you're very rarely going to get a kit that just works for everyone. It's a very personal taste. Kean, how are you, bro? Kean said, am I impressed by Chelsea? Why is the super chat not coming up on screen? System's being a little bit finicky today. Nope, still not working. Don't know if you can hear me, Connor, but we need to sort the system out in the back end. It's just not working at all for me here now. Yeah, it's just not working for me, Connor. Keane said, are you impressed by Chelsea? Yes, I am, Keane. I think he couldn't help but be. They've had a great start. Can they keep it up? I don't know. Like, they don't have the usual European distraction because they've pretty much got a different squad entirely for the... there we go. He's brought it up for me. It won't work from my end. Yeah, you'd have to say that I think they will. I don't know if they will totally last the pace for the season, but certainly I'm not writing them off from being in the mix. There we go. Now it's working. Thank you, Connor. Pranav said, I feel much more reassured when Mac is playing for us. His football IQ's off the charts and he helps Gravenberch a lot. Agreed. This is the last one we'll have to sit out Alexis McAllister. So he served the suspension after today. Now, there's a couple of things to keep an eye on, right? I'm going to suggest Ryan Gravenberch gets a booking today and gets suspended, because that would be for the League Cup game. And he's probably going to be rested for that one anyway. So if he picks up one booking between now and the Manchester United game, he's suspended. So if he is to be suspended, let it be for the League Cup game, because that does count as the suspension. So, I wouldn't be surprised if we've seen him pick up a yellow card today. There you go, Liz. Test worked. Thank you. Appreciate you, Liz. James DeLay said, Rushy's misses from Cork. There you go. Carol Anthony. With the fillet of Munster, County Cork. Beautiful part of the country. Genuinely is Cork. It only counts if it's a straight red. Multiple yellows won't count for the cup. You sure about that? Because I'm almost certain other suspensions from other players have carried over. Now look, I'm not 100% certain, absolutely. But to the best of our understanding, I don't know. But there you go. What's this? Oh, Mark was just reminding me that I predicted the correct 11. I did, but it wasn't a hard one to predict, to be fair. Mark, there was only so many options for the gaffer this week, so I fully expected him to go with this 11. Do you believe in tactical bookings? Yes, 100%. Absolutely. Sometimes you just have to. Like, if you're winning a game 2-1 and someone's breaking from midfield and, they've got runners with them, 100% I'd take that yellow card if I was playing, or I'd want my player to take it if I was a coach. It's a shithouse thing to do, but ultimately football is about winning. So yes, I very much do believe in tactical yellows. What county in Ireland am I in? Wexford, mate. Wexford. I'm originally from Dublin, but I moved out of Dublin when I was 19, and now I live in Wexford. Google says, should the Premier League maybe book 10 times, blah, 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 they'll be suspended for 2 games. Yellow cards are not carried over into EFL Cup or FA Cup. So, that's kind of wrong, Lisa. It's right and it's wrong. The 10 cards, 32 Premier League games only comes in after the first 19 games. So for the first 19 games, Lisa, it's 5 bookings. And if you pick up those 5 bookings over the first 19 games, you pick up a suspension. Then, as you've correctly said, it goes to 10 bookings for 32 games. And then after that, I think it resets to 32. Bit of a long-winded answer, I know. But that's the way the totting up process works. Have I got this one up, or is this a different one? Yep, that's a different super chat that's also not coming through for me. Why are these super chats now not coming through? This is very frustrating. It's just... Yeah, Pranav sent in another super chat. There we go. Came into the bottom this time, which is very confusing. But it won't come up on screen, of course. Not impressed. Oh, this is really... One sec, guys. Sorry, I just got to fix something on our system on the back end. Bear with me for 1 second. Sorry with me, guys. Just bear with me 1 second. I'm just switching over to a different system so I can make sure I get your comments up. There we go. Cool. So, Pranav, apologies, said, I feel much more reassured when Mac is playing for us. I've already done that one, I think. It's the next one that I haven't read out. Bear with me, Pranav. It's this one that I need to bring up. Tell Grafenberg to wave the imaginary yellow card or kick the ball away in the last 15-20 minutes. Oh yeah, defo mate, I'd be 100% on board with that type of stuff as well. You don't want somebody kicking lumps out with somebody and getting suspended around, but definitely on board for that, like you've said. Right, there we go. Cool. Sorry, I had to swap over systems on our back end system to make sure I could bring up the super chats. Any score predictions? I'm going to stick to my 2-0, mate. I'm going to stick to my 2-0. Right, Aaron Garza, how are you, bro? And welcome in. Hope you're having a nice weekend so far. Marmouche or João Pedro? Easy Marmouche for me on that one, mate. Easy. Yeah, look, I'm fully sold on Omar Marmouche, mate. So much so that I'm almost starting to wonder what squad number he'll wear. Now, look, that's not me saying it's a done deal. Don't take it as that, but I'd have some unanswered questions on João Pedro, mainly about availability and fitness, but I would say Omar Marmouche. I want the Egyptian revolution. I want to have Salah. I want to have Omar Marmouche. Yeah, that'll do me. I would almost be certain that if we did put that to a little quick poll in the chat, Connor, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, that that would be the answer. But let me see if I can get it up real quick. That's what she said. Don't say that. Okay, 1 second, mate. Right, so quick flash poll. Who would you want, Marmouche or João Pedro? We'll leave that up in the background and you guys have a quick vote on that if you get a chance. So, what channel's the game on? In Ireland, it's on Premier Sport 2. In the UK, it is non-TV because it's the 3 PM kickoff. So, I'll keep you up to date though. And here's the good news, everybody. I shouldn't have any delay anymore. I am now officially switched back over to the Sky satellite dish. So, that streaming delay that I had from Sky streaming service should be gone away. So no more spoilers for me, thankfully. Keane, how are you, dude? Biggest concern about Liverpool's title hopes? Referees. I know that sounds like a conspiracy theorist shithouse answer, but it's the honest answer. Second would be injuries, but referees. That's my biggest fear. I'm not even trying to be edgy. That is the honest answer. John Hayes said, "Afternoon, Craig. How are you watching today's game?" It's on TV in Ireland. Thankfully, mate. I'm lucky. We don't have the blackout, so every Saturday, Premier Sports show 3 PM kickoff, and this week, of course, it's Liverpool, so I got lucky on that one. But if it wasn't, I'd have my old Spanish DAZN account at the ready. Let me just check a few things here on my screen. That's working. That's working. Is the goal button working? Yeah. Good. We're good to go. Look, ladies and gentlemen, I need a little favour. We are only 55 subscribers away from 286,000. We have a hope, a goal, an ambition, a dream, dare I say it, to get to 300,000 subscribers by the end of January, by the end of the January transfer window. So, if you can help us out, really would appreciate it. Also, we have 29 minutes to get 420 likes to keep up our record of 1,000 likes before every watch-along, or well, every game starts. And also, lastly, but certainly not least, we are being brought to you today with thanks to Manscaped. Quick reminder, the Chairman Pro Package face shaving kit could be that special Christmas present for that man in your life. You can get 20% off and free shipping store-wide at manscaped.com of this set or any more of Manscaped's fantastic bundles with our code Anfield20 or anything else on manscaped.com for that reason as well. 20% off. What's DAZN? It's a streaming platform, mainly boxing, but in Spain and some other countries they also have Premier League rights. So it's spelled DZON or DAZN, DZN. I think is it DZN, 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 DZN. Yeah. This is how many Z's are in it? 1 second. DAZN. DAZN. There you go. Yeah, DAZN. Yeah, it's a streaming platform. It's a huge platform at this point, like, but it's mainly up for boxing, but they have some football in other countries on it. Is DAZN in English commentary or Spanish? Spanish. The one I would have would be Spanish. But remember, I don't watch the games with audio on, so it doesn't bother me if they're in English or Spanish. But that commentary for the Spanish one would be in Spanish, mate. Do I need a VPN for Spanish DAZN? We didn't have one when we set it up. It's all about, if Connor can help you on this better than me, but For my recollection is that it was the payment part that we needed to fool the zone with. So it was where we were paying from was the part we had to find a workaround on. And we didn't use a VPN whatsoever when we set up our one. Do I think Jones should have been benched? For who? So that's the question. I think if you're talking Elliott starting, I would imagine that's mostly going to happen on Wednesday, or firstly going to happen on Wednesday. So no, today with no Maka and his suspension, no, I think it has to be Gravenberch, Szoboszlai, Jones today. Do we know Canade's return date? No, not a hard and fast one, but I would say in your mind maybe keeping the Leicester game around the 26th of December. That's when I feel in and around that game, most likely. Connor said, VPN for the initial setup. Turn off VPN during payment, then VPN back on. Don't need the VPN to watch it after it's set up. So there you go. So VPN during the initial setup, but turn off the VPN when sorting out your payment details. Then turn the VPN back on to finish the setup. And you don't need a VPN after that. So there you go. And he's right, you don't. Because every time I use it on my TV here, don't need to use any VPN around once it's been set up. It says, oh, we see you're on holiday. Is Z your phonetic? No, it's not. Zulu is the phonetic. So it's Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, Delta, Echo, Foxtrot, Golf, Hotel, Indigo, Lima, Mike, November, Oscar, Papa, Quebec, Romeo, Sierra, Tango, Umbrella, Victor, Whiskey, X-Ray, Yankee, Zulu. If my memory's right. It's been a long time since I had to use them, but when I worked in a call centre I had to learn all that stuff. So, yeah. Uniform, that's the one. It is uniform, David. Yes, that's correct. Spot on. It is uniform. You're right. Yes, you're all right. It is uniform. Once you said it, I went, yes, correct. There you go. It is. Your background green screen is... Oh, is this... Am I finishing it? Okay. Your background green screen is fucking awesome. There you go. Slot saying we need to improve from Tuesday's performance. I think we do. I think he's not lying, is he? Victor said, hey, that's me. Why is YouTube doing this thing about booting off me chat again? YouTube has been having some mad glitches lately. Now it's closing down my chat and all for me. I mean, for the love of God. Can a man work? Let me get this back open now. It'd be nice just to have a day today without an absolute massive ball ache. Thanks, YouTube. Right. Get this back open. Oh, God. Come on. Come on. Has that happened to anybody else recently, by the way? YouTube randomly just goes, oh, snap, and boots out my comments and everything else, and makes me reload the page. Not at all annoying, this, lads. Not at all annoying. Right. Now. There we go. Cool. Right. Okay. Sorry, lads. I'm still playing catch up here, trying to fix this chat. 1 sec. Right, now. A couple of super chats I have to catch up on. Ray, let's get yours up on screen first, sir. Give Chiesa minutes in the second half if chasing a win. I'd say give him minutes either way, right? You know, if chasing a win or if we're going to win, either way, I'd say give him some minutes where possible. LFC Gamer and Vlog said, afternoon Craig, Fulham won't be easy, but I predict a 2-1 win for the Reds. Also, what were some of your favourite video games growing up? A few of mine, Crash Bandicoot, Tomb Raider and Sonic. So Mario Kart will be top of my list, mate. Obviously FIFA. Virtual Tennis, I played quite a bit as well. Tiger Woods Golf. Madden. Platoon, if I'm going all the way back to my Commodore 64 days. Sonic, as you said as well. Wipeout was another one. Funon said, love from Australia, mate. Gonna be a tough one. I think you're right, mate. It is. I never expect an easy game when we play Fulham because they're a good team. So, you know, I know they have some injuries today, but I still think it's going to be a difficult game. I hope we start well, though, you know, and we don't have to find our way into it in the second half. Openda as a Nunes replacement. I mean, he was mentioned roughly, Marco, a while back. I still think it's Marmoush. I think if we look past Marmoush as any forward replacement, we're wrong. As we speak, by the way, my wife has literally walked into the room, gone over, opened my wallet, and start going through cards. I'm not even joking. Not even joking. Literally, here, look, see, there you go. See? Came in, straight to my wallet. No words, no talk, no eye contact, nothing. Straight to the wallet, just took the cards out. Oh, you're going up the...
Yeah, I might as well take my run up. In case there's any issues.
There you go. Welcome to my life. Robbed in broad daylight. I know, yeah. Not even a flash of boobs or anything, mate. Just straight in, gone.
You're my cash cow. I'll take you later.
Did you hear what she just said? I'll repeat what she just shouted into me, just so you all, you know my life. You're my cash cow. I'll tickle your belly later. It's not my belly I want tickling. Ifty said, had a dream. Mo was denied his new contract last night. Well, I hope in the second part of your dream I run in to the offices at Anfield with a wet fish and Hughes and Edwards start getting wet fish slapped across their face, mate, because there's no way that's not happening. Mo has to get that deal. Did she hide the card numbers or is she giving us a free purchase? I don't know, Alex. I don't know. I didn't pay attention, to be honest with you. I think it was the front of the card, though, but either way. I'm almost certain it was the company card as well, so I'm feeling a little bit less anxious, you know. Actually, yeah, why would she be robbing the company card? What's she on, huh? What's she doing? Taking Craig's card to go and sign Salah for the next 3 years. My card wouldn't cover that, mate. My card wouldn't even cover, you know, the paper for the signing on contract. A New Age Critique said, damn, last week my wallet was stolen. Maybe it was your wife. It could have been, mate. You know, she is from Loughlinstown, so you never know. You know? Sorry, Loughlinstown. Jokes. Right now, panic stations, ladies and gentlemen. 18 minutes to go until kickoff, which means we need 213 more likes. I've already been told her hand was covering most of the number, so we're fine. There you go. Look at Mark, looking out for me as always. Right. Just joined. Back to the stream. Looking at the zone, but nothing was there when I joined. When you said, I'm your cash cow, I was so confused. I don't think I did say you were my cash cow, mate. I said my wife said that to me. And also, You mustn't be looking at the right DAZN then, because the Spanish DAZN, every single Premier League game is there. Trust me. The English one, it won't be there because they don't have the rights for it. So, shall we take a look at the starting 11s? We'll start off with Fulham. So they've got Leno, Tete, Diop, Cuenca, Robertson, Berg, Lukic, Wilson, Pereira, Iwobi and Jimenez. That is the starting 11 for Marco Silva's Fulham. For Liverpool, it's Alisson Becker in goal, Trent at right back, Robbo at left back, Joe Gomez and Virgil van Dijk. In midfield, Ryan Gravenberch, Dominic Szoboszlai and Curtis Jones. Up top, we believe Lucho will be through the middle, Cody Gakpo on the left and Mohamed Salah on the right. Liverpool bench today, delighted to say, there is a return to Chiesa and Jota into the starting squad. So Kelleher's there, Endo, Nunez, Chiesa, Elliott, Jota, Kwanzaa, Morton and Trey Neone is your Liverpool bench. Johnny Leah, welcome to Anfield Agenda FC, my friend. Appreciate you becoming a member. Enjoy the emojis. Thank you, mate. Appreciate you. Kickoff is in 17 minutes for those asking. 17 minutes, 3 p.m. kickoff today. Michael, yes, I decided to stop it, Michael. Just because I took on too much work, basically, mate. I was just totally overwhelmed, to be honest, with just the amount of work I was doing and stuff. So yes, it is done, mate. Ever considered scouting? No, not really. I don't have much spare time at all, to be honest with you, to do any scouting or anything else. I spend at least 12 hours a day doing stuff in and around the channel. So, yeah, just eat, sleep, get up, work. Eat, sleep, get up, work. That's my daily routine. Favourite Fulham player of all time? I don't know if I have a favourite Fulham player of all time. I know the answer. Steve Finnan. There you go, Steve Finnan. Will I be tuning into the boxing in Monaco later? I will indeed, David, yes. The good thing about having the Sky satellite dish back in is that it means I've got the Sky Q box that I can record on again. So yes, I will have the boxing being recorded while I'm on live stream, and I'll watch it back then when I'm finished, thankfully. Right, ladies and gents, we are not too far away now. We did put a poll up and we asked you to vote who you would want. And so far, with over 1,200 votes, it is Omar Marmoush with 81% of the vote and João Pedro with 19%. Only 31 subs to go and only, 38 likes to go. We love that. Ifti Ahmed, thank you again, sir. Said, watching you is my daily routine. Love to meet you one day, brother. Hands down the best YouTuber going. Thank you. I don't know what part of the world you're in, mate, but hopefully we will get to say hello someday. We're at the minute just trying to sort out the date for our end of season show in Liverpool. We're trying to nail that down over the next few days. And other than that, I'm still waiting for my South African friends to hit me up with a venue, because I'm not even joking. I did say to Connor the other day, we're following through on this South Africa thing, right? If they show us a venue and sort it out, we're going. So, I am a man of my word. We need Endo in a game like this. Do we? You said we need more control in the middle. I don't think Endo provides control. He just provides protection, not control. I wouldn't at all think of Endo controlling a midfield. As protecting the back four, yes, but controlling, I think that's more of a Gravenberch trait, to be honest. Falsa, come to meet in Ilkley near Leeds one day. Well, we were in Leeds, Val. We were in Leeds and Bradford. We went over for the Josh Warrington fight Headingley a few years back. And I think we stayed in Bradford. And it was good. Nice. I love the yellow stone, by the way, that's used all around Yorkshire there in the houses. Lovely. Jason Morris, how are you, bro? Said, if Diaz or Gakpo scores today, it would be a bad sign for Nunez. It wouldn't be great. It wouldn't be great, Jason. You're right. Look, all I can promise you is I'm not going to go in on Núñez through now and the end of the season. But I got to be honest and say I don't think he's going to cut it. There's the chat on YouTube again. So YouTube have booted me out of the chat twice now before the watch along even started. Not great, lads. Not great. A man's trying to earn a crust here. Let me reopen that back up. Do that. So, Gary said, do a gig in Gorey, so it's only up the road for me. Do you know what? I'm kind of a little bit annoyed, Gary, because nobody in Gorey's ever asked me to do a gig in any of the pubs. And I've seen loads of other YouTubers be brought into Gorey, and, you know, even American football personalities. But nobody's ever asked me to do a show in Gorey. My hometown, bro. My hometown, where I live. And, yeah, no one's ever asked me to do that in Gorey, so, you know, I'd happily do it. I even thought about Gorey Little Theatre for a show at one point, but, yeah, no love for Craig in the hometown. Ashley Dooley, thank you, bro, for your super chat. Said, Mo is in superb conditioning. How long do you think he has at top-level football? I think easily 2 to 3 more years after this one. I think he can play till he's 36, 37 at a very high level. Harry Klein said, I can't wait to see Bajcetic next season. It'll be interesting to see what Arne does with him or what his plans are. Will he come straight back into the first team fold, or perhaps would he look at another loan? I don't know. Excuse me, I just need to cough and I didn't want to cough down the microphone. Alan Swan said, I'd go to Gorey. See, there you go. Gorey, pub owners of Gorey. And I know there's even some Liverpool pubs in Gorey. So, you know, get the finger out. Drop Craig an old email. And, you know, I could walk down to the mate. I live literally half a mile from the town of Gorey. Yeah, I could walk down easy. Especially to Gorey Little Theatre. Literally 2 minutes to walk to that. Do you think Salah is Liverpool's greatest ever player? No, I don't, mate. For me, that mantle of my lifetime is going to go with Steven Gerrard. I think if you asked people in general, Kenny Dalglish is probably going to be the answer. But he's definitely up there in the conversation. Just not for me. It's probably always going to be Stevie for me. I'm from Derby, UK. Liverpool end of season. Yes, we're just waiting for a date. You know, we've pitched a date to the venue for our end of season party. We're just trying to get confirmation on availability, and as soon as we do, we're gonna get something booked in for the end of the season. Yeah, we have plans, mate. So, you know, hopefully they come off and we can let you guys know about it. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are 9 minutes from kickoff. We're going to bring you right through the game, match reaction, player ratings, everything you would expect from a match day. I will also be back tonight for the late night agenda, a little bit earlier than normal. We'll be on about 8:30. You're going to hit 286k pretty soon. I hope in the next few minutes. Yeah, we're only 22 subscribers away now from 286. 21 subscribers away from 286. What's my favourite pub in Gorey? I don't have one because I don't really drink. So, you know, I think in my, 14 years living here, I think I've been in 2 pubs for less than an hour. I don't drink really, so I don't go to pubs. So yeah, I don't have one. See what I've done there? I've not alienated any local pubs there. See what I've done? Mythical Returns. Is that what it is? Mythical Returns. Thank you for being a member. Well, Anfield Agenda Ultras for 16 months, bro. Appreciate you. Do I think Szoboszlai is underperforming? It depends what your expectations of him are. Slightly would be my answer, but not to the extent that I'm getting worked up about it. But I do think, yeah, a little bit more end product. But other than that, I'd say I'm probably 85% happy with Szoboszlai. Ifty, we have a deal, sir. We have a deal. Deal. Dave Smith, member with us for 30 months as well. You didn't put in a membership comment, Dave, but thank you so much, bro, for your continued support of the channel. Appreciate you. Did you see the Trent news from Melissa Reddy? Said contracts have been in secret. Yeah, see, how do I say this, right? So I did see it, but it's not really news, is it? See, everything being done in private is great if he's planning on staying at Liverpool. But it's also can be a way of buying time and not having people turn on you. So it still doesn't reassure me anymore, so to be honest with you. Because I still haven't heard him say the words, I want to stay at Liverpool Football Club. Doesn't take much to say that. And I haven't heard those words yet. So, yeah, I'm still anxious about it. Craig's a stoner. Mate, I've openly, for every year I've been on this channel, spoke about the fact that, yes, weed plays a huge part in my life, my daily existence. I'm very regimented with how I partake in my herbal infusions. But, yeah, every day, man. It's part of what makes me me, that helps me unwind, that, you know, look, I don't want to get into the virtues of it, but, yeah, big part of my life. Is Harvey on the bench? Yes. So, bench today is Kelleher, Endo, Darwin, Chiesa, Elliott, Jota, Kwanzaa, Morton and Leone. If I wasn't a Liverpool fan, who would I support? I think... So, when I answer this question, I have to point out that I would be going back, 35 years? So, probably Newcastle or Leeds would be the answer. You should make some pot chocolate. Stinks the house to make, but it's unreal. Nah, I'm old school. Just a pipe does me fine, mate. A pipe or a bong does me fine. Is it wrong, by the way, that I've seriously considered running for political office in the future? I think maybe one more government term of 5 years and I could be considering a run. I'm not even joking, by the way. I've been talking about this for at least 8 years now, probably. Steve Roll said, hope you're well, Craig. Great show. 3-1 to the Reds. I mean, I'd take that, Steve, mate. I would take that. I'd rather a 2-0, but I'll take it. So, ladies and gentlemen, teams are walking out onto the hallowed turf of Anfield right now for what is another must-win game for Arne Slot's men. Steve said, you're too honest for politics, Craig. Well, that's kind of partly the reason. I want to be honest about everything and cut out the bullshit, Steve, because there's far too much doublespeak in politics and there's far too much bullshit and waffle and stuff that goes unchallenged. So I feel like, imagine me in the debates though. That would be the fun part. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't, please do hit that like button. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button as well. We're only 10 away from 286,000. Really quickly, before we get underway, another thank you to our incredible sponsors, Manscaped. We wouldn't be here without them. Christmas is coming up. Why not treat that special person in your life to the Performance Package 5.0 Ultra or anything else from Manscaped, where you can get 20% off and free shipping store-wide with our unique discount code Anfield20. Use it at checkout to get that offer of 20% off and free shipping, or you can scan the QR code in the bottom right-hand corner. Lex said, hey Craig, Salah hat-trick today. You'll never walk alone. I mean, that would be lovely, mate. I'd very much take that. I'm going Salah and Virgil for goal scorers today, though. So, really quickly, let's run through the 11s one more time. Fulham, it's Leno, Tete, Diop, Cuenca, Robinson, Berg, Lukic, Wilson, Pereira, Iwobi and Jimenez. For Liverpool, it's Alisson, right back, Trent, left back, Robbo. Centre back pairings, Virgil van Dijk and Joe Gomez. In midfield, Dominic Szoboszlai, Ryan Gravenberch and Curtis Jones. Up top, Mohamed Salah on the right, Cody Gakpo on the left and Luis Diaz through the centre. On the bench today for the Reds, Queevy and Kelleher, Wataru Endo, Darwin Núñez, Federico Chiesa, Harvey Elliott, Diogo Jota, Jarell Quansah, Tyler Morton and Trey Morris-Nyoni. What am I watching it on? Without giving you a smart arse answer, TV. Because it's on TV here in Ireland. So, Premier Sport. So sit back and I'll do my best to take you through the game. A reminder, I won't have that stupid delay anymore now that I'm back on the dish, so we should be up in real time with people. So I will sync up when we're about a minute into the game. Big one this. Keep me up to date with what's going on at the Emirates as well, by the way, and the Arsenal-Everton game. Jord, I'm good, thank you, bro. I'm good. Excited by the game, but also a bit nervous to see how we start off. Right, so Virgil has the boys in the pre-match huddle. We are about to get underway. Hopefully, we can see the Reds pick up another 3 points today. Thank you to everyone that's with us. We do appreciate your support. If you haven't subscribed, you know what to do. And also, don't be shy about hitting the like button. Right, let's get underway. First half about to start. Come on, boys. Yeah, there's no buffering, Dan, so you can fuck off lying. Right, we're about to start. Liverpool attacking the Annie Road end in the first half, and we are underway. There's no buffering, Dan. I'm hardwired into the Ethernet, mate, Ethernet cable, so we can stop the lies. Right, we are underway. Fulham in possession. As I said, Liverpool attacking the Annie Road end, first half, as we like to do. And also, if Mo does score today, he moves equal on fourth on the all-time Liverpool goal-scoring charts with Billy Liddell. Sorry, Liverpool on the attack here. Referee blows out for an offside, though. Robbo's down, holding his right knee. Robbo's down, holding his right knee. Less than a minute into it. Oh, can see why he got booted right in the knee. Right, sorry, I didn't sync up on 1 minute. I'll do it on 1 minute 30. I was just looking at what's going on with Robbo. It was a contact injury, which is always a better sign, to be honest. But he was kicked in the knee by Diop. Still down, by the way. I'm going to sync up now at 1:30. So it's 1 minute and 30, 31, 32, 33, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. Both managers kind of getting in the ears of the fourth official here already. I don't know what Silva could be complaining about, to be honest. I mean, it was ruled as an offside, so there's no free or anything. So I don't know what he'd be moaning about. So Diop gets a yellow. Diop gets a yellow for the kick on Robertson. Oof, right on the top of the knee. So Jupp in the book already. Robbo's back up. He's limping over to the sideline. But he's back up on his feet. I hope he can run this off. I think he's going to be able to come back on. It looks like Robbo's going to be able to come back on. Right, anyway, Fulham restart with the free kick. And it looks like Robbo's going to come back on. He's jogging to the halfway line. Fulham now on the attack down our right hand side. Joe Gomez does well. Stops Iwobi from getting in. Plays it upfield. Fulham win the second ball. Ball in behind. Alisson comes out and claims it. Well done, Ali. Right, so now we can actually settle into the game. That's a very early yellow card for the Fulham player to pick up, by the way. So we should be targeting him now and running at him because no more free fouls for Diop. Now here is Robbo back on the ball. Tries to go up the line to Szoboszlai, but plays it straight out for a Fulham throw-in. Oh, Andy Robertson. Oh, Andy. Good to see him back on the pitch. I was fearing the worst when he went down, because it was a rather reckless challenge, to be honest. Anyway, we're back underway. Fulham in possession, deep inside their own half. Again, they go over the top, looking to play themselves in. Robbo does well. Heads the ball back to Alisson. Well done, Andy Robertson. Stops Harry Wilson getting on the end of it. Right, Diaz. Good bit of play from him. Back to Virgil. Virgil to Robbo. Robbo goes back to Joe Gomez. Michael, we don't want you getting a ban, mate, so just stick the letter P after that next time for just to let us know it's a prediction. I know you are putting one in, but you know, just throw the letter P or the word prediction after it. Do I think Chiesa gets minutes today? I think he might, Tyrese. Obviously, it could depend on how the game is going, but I certainly think Wednesday's there for him to get some good minutes against Southampton. Virgil, Robbo, to Cody Gakpo. Gakpo cuts inside. Lovely ball through the lines. Diaz. Offside flag was up against Lucho, so it's a free kick for Fulham. It's a good ball, though. Good ball into him. Who played it? Let's have a look. Gakpo cuts in field. I mean, he's onside for a start. So the linesman's flag was bullshit. He was onside. Defender on the near side was playing him on. The linesman got that one wrong. So, first thoughts on this game is that it's been played in a very congested middle third of the pitch with a lot of space in behind, both sides playing with a high line. Ooh! Diaz tries a kind of acrobatic over-the-shoulder bicycle kick / volley and goes harmlessly wide, but good bit of build-up play. Trent plays a raking ball right to left to Gakpo. Gakpo cuts inside, plays it in, and yeah, Lucho tries to play it and does kick the defender as well. Had to go for it though. I mean, the ball was put into the box. Now Diaz gets a yellow. So he gets a yellow for that. For the, I guess what was deemed as a reckless challenge towards the defender. So it's one yellow card each here and we're only 7 minutes into the game. Fulham in possession. So just again, look at the pitch now. Look how congested the middle of the pitch is. There's so much space in behind for both teams. Jones was played in left side of the penalty area. Diop puts it behind. It'll be a Liverpool corner. Well, I said Jones was played in. The defender played it back and Jones got on the end of it. But Diop did get back around, get a challenge in. Good challenge, actually, from Jupp. Liverpool corner. How is it a yellow? I can understand how it is a yellow, to be fair. It was a high foot in the penalty area. Oh, he's given a goal kick, by the way, not a corner. How is that not a corner? He gave a goal kick in the end. I don't know how. Fulham now on the attack with Harry Wilson, right-hand side. He plays the ball in behind. Out comes Alisson, smothers it. Well done, Ali. Again, though, I'm shocked at how much space both sides are leaving him behind. They're both playing a very high defensive line here. Could make for a fun game, this. Gravenberch, that's a snidey little clip of his ankle. And there's another yellow. That's 3 yellow cards in the first 8 minutes and 40 seconds of the game. Gravenberch. That's just a shithouse challenge from Andreas. That's a shithouse challenge. He raked his studs down the back of Gravenberch's calf. That's an absolute deserving yellow. 3 yellows in the first 9 minutes, lads. 3. Why was the game cancelled against Everton last week? Wendy, because of the weather. It was unsafe for people to be out and about in Storm Dara. So, and the game against Southampton on Wednesday is a League Cup quarter-final. The Everton game has been moved, I think, to February the 11th, Tuesday night. Right, Jones. The game just really hasn't settled yet. It's still very kind of stop-start. Obviously, we've had 3 bookings and an injury inside the first 10 minutes, so... Per Olaf said all the yellows are very clear. I agree, mate. I'm not saying there were soft yellows in any way, shape or form. I think every single one of those yellow cards, as you've rightly said, Per, justified. Iwobi now on the far side for Fulham. He plays it out wide, cross in. It's deep and it's 1-0 Fulham. Fuck. 1-0 Fulham. Andreas Pereira with the goal. It was a simple ball over the top to the back post. Pereira threw a leg at it and it's in the back of the net and it's 1-0 Fulham. So Robbo gives it away. Then Fulham play one ball into midfield. Wilson switches it out left side. Fulham have a player on the overlap. They play him in, Anthony Robertson. Ball to the back post. And Robbo doesn't do enough. And the ball's played off him and into the net. Not good enough defensively. It's a good finish, but... Aaron said more yellow cards in an Una game in the first 10 minutes. Oh, lads, we don't make it easy, do we? We don't make it easy. So Robbo gave it away and then doesn't defend the back post. That's not great from Robbo, lads. I'm going to call a spade a spade. He's the one who gave it away initially, and then he doesn't cover his back post man, and it's 1-0. Just, you can see why we're looking at the left back position. It's not great. That's 2 mistakes. And now we've got to dig deep again. Gakpo to Robbo. Back out left to Cody Gakpo. The pace of Wilson is causing us problems at the minute. He's having a field day against Robertson. I guess the only thing is there's plenty of time left in this game, but God almighty, it's frustrating. Frustrating, but look, we have time. Gakpo does really well. And then eventually gets fouled. Referee brings it back for a free kick. Sander Berg guilty of the challenge. Was it a good goal? I mean, from Fulham's perspective, you think it was alright. From our perspective, it was completely avoidable. Twice. And then we make a mess of the free kick and it runs behind for a goal kick to Fulham. 13, nearly 14 minutes gone in the game. It's Liverpool 0, Fulham 1, and we haven't really got started yet. Jamie said, it's crazy how many fans on here jump on the player that makes a mistake. Well, do you expect them to be happy, Jamie? You know? People are allowed to say somebody made a mistake and call them out on it, mate. Like, you know, we are fans. This is what we're supposed to be doing. I don't expect people to applaud mistakes. Especially when there was 2 mistakes from the one person in the goal. Gave the ball away initially, then didn't cover his back post. What? I mean, I don't know what you expect people to do, mate. Again, Fulham go long. Alisson comes out this time. Plays a dangerous ball into Trent, who does well to keep Iwobi off him. And then hoofs the ball to nobody up the field. We just haven't settled into this yet at all. No rhythm in our game yet whatsoever. 15 minutes gone. Liverpool 0. Fulham 1. Andreas Pereira with the goal. That's it, Jones. Come on. Press. Fulham are doing well. Keeping the ball. Looking to find space in behind. And use... There's Robbo again. And now we'll be booked. Robbo's about to get booked. And again... Are we allowed to give out now that he's fucked up yet again? That's 3 times now inside 15 minutes. Oh, it's a red. He's sent off. Robbo's gone. Sent off. Robbo sent off. Robbo sent off. It's just such a shit challenge. He's offside. It won't count, he's offside. As far as I'm aware, the player's offside. As far as I'm aware there, Wilson looked offside. Robbo takes a heavy touch, then gives the ball away, and then fouls Wilson. He looks offside to me. We're still waiting for VAR here. It's going to come down to whether he's offside or not, lads. We're still waiting to see if he's on or offside. Still waiting on VAR. It looks really close. I think he's onside actually, lads. He looks on this image. He looks like he's just on. He's on. It's a red card. Robbo sent off. He's onside, so the red card stands, and we're down to 10 men and a goal down. Arne said, Robbo's always a club legend, but let's be honest, he's past it. Not good enough. We need another fullback. Robbo took a boot to the knee and the match started. Certainly doesn't help his movement. I mean, I'm not making excuses, mate. Heavy touch is what let him get the ball. Robbo's just had a mare. He's had an absolute mare in the opening 15, 20. Now we're down to 10. 1-0 down and Fulham have a free kick. It's absolutely brain dead. Robbo has just had a mare. Like, Wilson wasn't even getting the ball till Robbo took a heavy touch on it. And then he fouls Wilson. So it's all on Robbo. I'm sorry. It's all on Robbo. That's just brain dead. Calls the goal twice. And then gets himself sent off and gives someone a free kick. It's just stupid. It's going to be a long 90 minutes now. Free kick from Fulham's over the bar. Why do we not start Costas? Because he's injured? Perhaps? This is all uphill now, lads. Down to 10 men and 1-0 down. And we're only 20 minutes into the game. Look, no complaints about the red card. It was a red card. No complaints about it. We're being overrun here. We're being absolutely overrun. We can't deal with the pace of Fulham at all. Wilson's been causing us nothing but ball ache since he's been out there. Former Red. He's absolutely running. He ran Robbo amok and he's just turning us inside out and we can't deal with his pace. This is going to be a long 90, boys. Goal kick, Fulham overplayed that. Ghost Hunter said, as a United fan, Liverpool might be down to 10 men, but I'm 100% sure you guys can get back into this. I'm not. Not off how we've started, mate. I mean, there's a long way to go, which is the only upside for us, I guess, but also, you know, 11 on 11, we were struggling to contain this Fulham team. So, yeah, this is going to be a difficult one, lads. Long way to go, though. By the way, if you're with us for the first time, do hit that subscribe button, drop a like on the stream. A shocking start to this one from us. This is yeah, fuck. This is not the response we wanted, but you know, again, there's time, but we've made it difficult. Virgil, the Gravenberg. I mean, can we stop blaming the ref, lads, in the chat? The ref didn't make Robbo have a heavy touch. The ref didn't make Robbo foul Wilson. We can talk about the cards and the challenges, whatever, but that if we're looking for responsibility to be taken for that, look no further than Andy Robertson, because it's his reason we're 1-0 down, or it's his fault we're 1-0 down, and it's his fault we're down to 10 men. Nobody else's. Let's own the mistakes. Soboslai, Virgil. Ball over the top to Gakpo, left side. And he makes a mess of it and it goes behind for a goal kick. We just haven't got started in this game at all. Just have not got started. It's been a very stop-start game, which hasn't helped us, but we haven't been able to deal with Fulham's runners, their pace. Will said it was a poor 20 minutes from Robbo, but was getting the old feeling that the players were showing that they just needed to turn up for the win. Look, the attitude has not been good enough from the off, mate. That's an absolutely fair shout. But I don't know what to say other than let's not give up all hope. There's a long way to go. Royal Warzone said, how aggressive do you think Arne will be to grab 3 points here? It'll be tough, but we need to grab 3 against middling clubs. Let's go, boys. We need to get a grip with what Fulham are doing to us first and foremost. We need to make sure that we wrestle back control a little bit, because with this high line, they're exploiting it. The high line didn't work for us there. The defence for the goal was awful, but then again, so was Robbo giving the ball away. I don't really have... we've no one to blame but ourselves. Let's just be honest about that here. It's our own fault we're 1-0 down. And we've made it really, really, really hard to find a way back in now that we're down to 10. But nothing's impossible. Corner in. Allison comes and claims it. Come on, boys. What was the red for? Last man fouling the player when he was through on goal. And do you know what was so frustrating about it? The ball shouldn't have gotten anywhere near Harry Wilson, because it only got to him because Robbo took a poor touch. So it was just infuriating from so many perspectives. But I've no complaints about the red once Robbo... once Wilson was onside, it was absolutely a fair call on the red. Now there's another Fulham player booked as Diaz gets brought down. So in the opening 26 minutes here, we've had 4 yellows and a red. In 26 minutes of football. 4 yellows and a red. 3 of them yellows to Fulham. 1 to one of our boys. Gravenberg tries a ball in behind to Lucho. Oh, I just can't control it. And the referee gives a free out anyway. Yep, the ref was right. It did brush off Lucho's arm. Do you know, people moaning about the ref. I don't think the ref's done much wrong. You know, I don't get why people are going in on the ref. My own personal view is every decision was right. Honestly, you know me, I like moaning at refs, but I feel like every decision the ref's made has been right. Other than the corner one, actually, maybe. But the yellows and the red, I don't have any complaints over them. Was it a red? Yes, it was, Kyle. Robbo, basically the ball was played crossfield. Robbo took a touch, and the touch played the ball into the path of Wilson, and then Robbo brought him down and fouled him. It was a fair call, but it just comes from poor defending again from us. Emmanuel said, "Thank you, Robbo, for your service time to Saudi." I mean, I'm not. I'm just gonna stick. I agree with you on the first part of it. Let's just say that, but yeah, I don't know. There's no good dwelling on this anyway. We've got to just start focusing on what we can do to be proactive now. You're going to have to take a few more risks defensively and just go for it in attack. That's what we need to do now. Keep the ball as much as possible and limit Fulham. Yeah. I mean, I'd feel a bit better about life if we hadn't conceded early as well, but you know, a lot of damage done in that first 20 minutes. LFC Ryan said stick Nunes at left back. His defensive work's decent. I mean, the only option is to go to three at the back like we've done. You know, putting on another left back's pointless. Then we're losing a midfielder and an attacker. We've got to just go to a three at the back system. It has to be that way. So Gomez is basically playing left side of a back three now. Gravenberch's also dropping deeper. Szoboszlai wins it back for Liverpool in midfield. Again, Trent's trying the ball, wasn't on. Second ball back at Ryan Gravenberch. Good ball into the line to Diaz. Again, just sloppy passing out to Mo. Iwobi now. Fulham looking to exploit the space in behind. Robertson on the left-hand side. They've got bodies in the box. Good block from Joe Gomez. Good block, Joe. Looked like Wilson was about to test Alisson with a good strike and Joe Gomez comes sliding in with a block. Liverpool now trying to counter. Fulham have enough men back and put it out for a throw-in. I don't know, Emmanuel, mate. I don't know, but look, there's nothing we can really do about it now, unfortunately, other than focus on what we can do to try and get something back on this. Trent with the ball in. It's not the result we were hoping for, is it? After the points dropped up at Newcastle, you know, we wanted a response today and we ain't getting it so far. Jones. Virgil. Trent. Jones. Gravenberch, who's basically playing deep as almost the third centre-back now. You can see it's like Gravenberch's dropping deep to be the third centre-back and Trent's getting a bit more freedom to push forward on the right. Cross deep here now. Gakpo heads it back down edge of the box to Gomez. Jones. Jones goes out left side to Cody Gakpo. Dinks the ball in. Again, though, doesn't beat the first man. It's cleared. Well done, Ryan Gravenberch. Wins it back for Liverpool. Gakpo. The Gravenberch. Gomez. He's dispossessed way too easily. What's the ref bringing this back for now? Oh, I think he's giving it for a grab of Joe Gomez's shirt, is he? I don't know what's going on here. I don't know, ref's just having a word with both of them. Ghost Hunter said, if Fulham wins, they'll be 1 point behind City. Well, hopefully we don't get to figure that out, mate. Again, look, Fulham exploiting that space down our right-hand side. Thankfully, Gravenberch steps in, wins it back, tries to play it to Szoboszlai. He wins a throw-in on the far side. Oh, lads, almost a nightmare scenario, this, isn't it? C. Moodley said, if ever there was a time for Gomez to score, yeah, it'd be lovely, mate, wouldn't it? Emmanuel said, these are effing pro footballers. What's wrong with Robbo? We're playing Spurs and he's fouling like that. I'm done with Nunez and Robbo. Well, we're not playing Spurs. We're playing Fulham. We're 1-0 down and he's taking that risk. It was, look, I can't defend what he did, but we also can't change it, bro. So I get you're frustrated, but we've got to find solutions now and not just dwell on the negatives, because, you know, we can pick the bones out of it after the game, but for now, we've got to find a solution back into this game. Right, corner to Liverpool. Trent to take it. I mean, set piece could be a decent way back into this. Craig, do you think we're allowed to play one game bad? No, we're not. Because we dropped points in the last game. Today we got to make sure that we get back in to winning ways. That was the whole point, you know. Because if you drop points 2 games in a row, it becomes a bigger issue, right? That corner was wasted, by the way. Overhit. Now Fulham are looking to play out. Again, they try another ball in behind. Alisson does well, comes out, wins it. Gravenberch back to Trent. Salah, go on, Mo. Plays it to nobody. Mo goes past his man, then plays the ball 2 yards behind Diaz. Just nothing is clicking here. Nothing so far. Bumbadog said, Robbo mistakes aside, I remember a team wide drop off last contract period. Is some of this morale related to the constant contract noise? I honestly haven't got a clue, bro. I'd be guessing, but if we are to say, as you said, take Robbo's mistakes aside, we weren't looking great before he was sent off either, were we? It's just not good enough. Let's be honest about that. We played on Tuesday, didn't play well, off the back of not playing well at Newcastle and getting a draw. And now we're not playing well and we're 1-0 down at home and down to 10 men against Fulham. So something isn't working, and whatever that is, I can't really say because I'd be guessing. But we don't look energetic. I think that's one thing I feel comfortable saying, is we look a bit jaded all of a sudden. Fulham again on the attack with Iwobi down the left. Pulls it back to the edge of the box. Thankfully only to Cody Gakpo. Paul said, champions are made out of games like these. A point or 3 would be huge for many reasons. Win and lose as a team. Also, love you, Craig. I don't know how you deal with some of these Titanic toxic fans. I try to understand sometimes, Paul, that people are frustrated, but I also feel like people have a right to be pissed off at times as well. But again, there's not much we can do about it now other than find a way into it and try to get something from the game. And that's, we can pick the bones out of the result later on, but right now we've got to find solutions. Salah, again, nothing happening there. Dare I say that, lads? Dare I say this could be a Darwin game? Because that might spark us into life or something, because we just don't look at it here. Yeah, well, you're getting banned, mate, for your stupid comment. Let me just remove that guy, because that's just a fucking idiotic comment. Super chat or not, that's a stupid comment, mate. I feel like with Núñez energy, you know, at least he might give us something different in attack. He might fight, win something. I don't know. Small margins in these type of games. Free kick here in a wide right position. Trent gives the signal. Ball in. It's a decent ball in. We win the header, but it's straight at the Fulham keeper. Gakpo did well. Got a head in it, but it's straight at Leno. Have we gone to a back five? No, a back three, Anthony. So Arne working on something there with Sipke Hulshoff. Working on something with the tactics board. Offside against Raul Jimenez, free kick Liverpool. Someone said Trent is lost out there. This is one of those games where it looks like Trent doesn't give a shit. Now, I'm not saying he doesn't care. I'm saying it looks like one of these games where he's walking around with his hands on his hips, kind of. So Robbo's going to miss the Southampton game only with that red card, by the way. Oh, Diaz, you got to be scoring that, son. You've got to be scoring that. Ball was dinked in to Luis Diaz. 6 yards out and he headers over the bar. Ugh. It wasn't even close to being on target, that header, was it? Soboslai, Salah. Sabrina, could I have a quick coffee? Thank you. Diaz. De Jones. Trent. Gravenberch, who, as I've mentioned, is having to almost play as a centre-back. He's that deep. Nevlin said, Craig, I'm at a wedding getting drunk. Probably best place to be right now, mate. I'm not a drinker, but God, this is driving me to feel it might be one of those days. Gomez. Gakpo slips it back into Joe. Can't keep it in. It goes behind for a goal kick. Emmanuel said, Robbo, the experienced player, when we're in a place to extend the lead, his decision making shite. I'm done with him. We're totally done. I mean, I don't understand the last part. I feel like you're overreacting. The Robbo part, I get your frustration on, mate. I do. I can't say you're not right to be frustrated with him, but we're not done. Let's not give up. Trent. Oh, Jesus Christ. Soboslai with a poor layoff. What do you give Núñez so far this season? A plane ticket and a P45. Like 4 out of 10. Do you think City will invest big in January? Probably. Well, they have to do something for their season, right? Because it's falling apart. Oh, you mean you're done with Robbo starting? I mean, look, I can understand your frustration. There's no excusing how we started that game today, mate. None. Just wasn't good enough on any level. Trent tries to slide it in, but there's nobody really there. Could you flick the heat on for a few before you go? I know you're going in literally a few, but... how did they score? So, Robbo played a misplaced pass into midfield. Then Fulham worked it out to the left-hand side. Played a cross deep to the back post. And Robbo wasn't paying attention to Pereira, who got in there ahead of him, got a nick on it, hit Robbo and went into the net. So, 2 Robbo mistakes for the goal. And then another Robbo mistake for his red card. 44 minutes on the clock and we're pumping hopeless balls into the box. Arne still seems very calm and composed, but he's going to have to do something drastic at half time. Gravenberch. Out to Salah. Who wins a corner. Corner for Liverpool here as 45 minutes comes up on the clock. There will be a few minutes of stoppage time. I'd imagine quite a few minutes, to be fair. Six minutes. 6 minutes added on at the end of the first half. 6 minutes. Right, Trent. Better delivery this time, fella. Come on. Ball in. Oh, cleared at the front post. Doesn't beat the first man. How's he putting up an offside flag? How's he put up an offside flag from a fucking corner? How did he figure that out? He's saying the ball went out. The ball went out. So Trent doesn't even keep the ball in play. Well done, Trent. Brilliant. Yeah, so Trent wasted it by putting the ball out from the corner. Doesn't even keep it in play. Well done. Again, bit of a Hail Mary pass into the corner for Gravenberch or Szoboszlai. Thank you, Sabrina. Salah, Jones, Gomez, back to Jones. Dinks the ball in behind looking for Salah. Oh, jeez, that's an awful attempt at a strike. Szoboszlai jumps past the ball there. Forgets he's supposed to actually hit the ball. Now Fulham are on the counter. Switch it back into the left channel. Oh, well done, Ryan Gravenberch. Slipped, but still managed to win the ball. Diaz. Jones. Jones to Gomez. Diaz. Just knocking it around here. Salah cuts infield. It's not going anywhere. And then gives it away. Fuck's sake. Everybody's been horrendous in this first half. Salah can't find anybody in a Liverpool shirt. Szoboszlai's touch is really heavy. Nothing is coming off. Nothing. Gravenberch probably the only one who can hold his head high in this 45. Royal Warzone said, how good is Ryan drooling after that? Mate, he's a godsend, but we just look blunt in attack at the minute. Just, it's more hit and hope stuff again. Perfect time to bring in our Euro winner, Chiesa. Skikairo. Something has to be done because this first 45 has been all kinds of disjointed. Nobody looks like they're alert, awake. Passing's been shite. People running down blind alleys. Just an absolutely forgettable 45 minutes. But 90 seconds left of stoppage time in the first half. Look, we're still looking for these Hail Mary passes that just are not there. Cross in again. Wilson gets on the end of it, and thankfully for us it goes over the bar. A minute to go of stoppage time. Again, Fulham exploiting space in behind Trent. Free kick out to Liverpool. Fell from Pereira on Szoboszlai. Gomez. Jones. Virgil. We're just fucking knocking it around the back, lads. Like, we've all the time in the world here. Like, about to hit half time. Yep, there's half time. And we're still dicking about with the ball at the back. Okay, thank you. Drive safe. Dave in Australia said, not meaning to kick Robbo while down, but he's had a shocking year. Could we be in for a new left back? Oh, absolutely. We're looking at left backs. That's a given. And like you said, don't want to kick a man when he's down, but God, that was a horrendous first 20 minutes from Robertson. That has set the tone for a very, very unfortunate first 45 minutes. Where Fulham, a goal to the lead and deserving of it, we've been nowhere in that 45 minutes, lads. Absolutely nowhere. Yeah, Arne Slot has a lot of work to do at half time. It's going to probably require some bold decisions in that dressing room. And it's going to require a far bigger effort from our boys in the second half than what we've seen in that first 45. Ronald said, refs being fair, Liverpool need to remain composed and work their way into the box. The chaotic style of a game we saw in the first 20 minutes favours Fulham. Again, Ronald, I agree. I've got no qualms about the referee's decisions. You know, if we need to look for a victim, or if we need to look for a culprit here, I should say, it's us. You know, not blaming the ref on this. The ref didn't make Robbo miscontrol the ball. The ref didn't make Robbo foul him. The ref didn't make Robbo give the ball away. The ref did make Trent put the corner straight out of play. The ref hasn't made Salah be unable to find a Liverpool player. The whole performance has been absolutely dog shit from the opening second to now. AM Tech said, Robertson awful, Gakpo's not been great up front. Nor has Diaz, mate. Nor has Diaz. Diaz touches looked heavy. He doesn't look composed when he's in the penalty area. It's going to require Arne to be bold and do something brave here at half time. Dare I say it, this could be a Darwin type game. Second half FC means more than ever, said Paul. Yeah, but it's second half FC when we're down to 10 as well. If it bleeds said, would average, or excuse me, I don't know what that means. Our average builder play is good, no end product. Look, the whole forward line looks off it today. Salah looks like he doesn't know that he's playing in a red shirt. Gakpo looks like he's run out of ideas. Diaz looks like he's lots of effort and endeavour there, but no composure. In midfield, Gravenberch has been brilliant. The only one out there I think that can probably hold his head high. Again, we've been our own worst enemies, giving the ball away. And, you know, in games like this, it's cost us. Look at the goal and the red card. Both those incidents came from us giving it away. Both of them. With simple stuff. So, you know, if we want to blame anybody here, we just need to look internally. Because we're our own worst enemies today. Going to run through some of the numbers in a second. Just want to get through some of your super chats before I forget. Bilbo Ballbag said, Craig, do you think Szoboszlai is good enough for our midfield? Not seeing him perform like we were Liverpool fans are used to with Gerrard Coutinho. He is, but him and Jones are too alike. So I don't think the balance in our midfield is right. You've got lots of work rate and lots of effort, but we haven't got the guile or the calmness of an Alexis McAllister, which I think ties that midfield together. So we're missing McAllister badly in there is what I would say. Trent for Elliot. Elliot puts more effort in, said Harry Klein. Ray Creedon said Núñez down the middle to target Diop. I agree with that, Ray. I think that's a very good shout. Diop, as you said, already on a yellow, and yet that feels a way that Darwin could get at him. About Núñez, remember Newcastle last season? Oh, absolutely. That's kind of what I was pinning my hopes on there, LV. And thank you for your membership as well, mate. Colin said, how was Pereira not sent off? Right down Ryan's leg. So these things always look worse in slow motion replays to me. It's a foul you'll see many times this weekend in the Premier League, and it doesn't look great in slow mo, and I'm not trying to defend Pereira, but personally I don't think it was a red. I've got to be honest. I think the yellow was fair. Would I take a draw right now? No, I wouldn't. Because I still don't think a draw is going to be good enough. Ultimately, a draw is going to just continue to give hope, optimism to Arsenal, to Chelsea, to Man City. So no, I wouldn't. I know I get the perspective of the game and I get where you're coming from, but today was about getting back to winning ways, and we need to try our best to find a way to do that. Like, let me say this, right? If this was Manchester City, and this was Manchester City in a good period where they're doing well, every fibre of my body believes they'd win this game from this position, even down to 10 men. So, as somebody pointed out in the chat earlier on, I can't remember who it was, but I think it was Paul, said these are the games champions are made from, or they show themselves. And that's what we have to do here. Was it really a red, though? Fulham had an effort from the incident. What was the law on that? Well, it was a red. Because, you know, ref tried to play advantage. No advantage was accruing. And Robbo was the last man and brought him down. I mean, I think I can just give you my own opinion, mate. But I have no qualms about any of the red card or the bookings. I don't. What did these players discuss during the huddles before kickoff? We seem way too calm. Chasing a game, playing kickabout in the back. Again, we didn't start quick enough. Now look, the game had a mad start to it, Robbo getting that injury and that yellow from Diop in the first, 60 seconds. But we just never got going from the start today. And we've seen that way too many times this season. Just slow starting games, and we can't afford to do it. Bumbadog said, we need crazy, creative and defensive, so Núñez, Chiesa and Endo for Gakpo. Diaz, Szoboszlai, Chiesa can be our Bobby-esque pivot. Will said, 2 games in a week, probably now too much game time for Robbo. Maybe, but again, this comes back to squad depth, right? Gabriel said, Craig, the Premier League statement on Robbo's challenges. Yeah, they send the statement on every major incident now, mate. I haven't seen the statement yet, though. CM said, why does Gakpo always cut... Oh, there we go. Bring this up here. Why does Gakpo always cut in every single time? It's so predictable. Not blaming him for today, it just really bugs me. It is frustrating, but, you know, this is what happens when you play with inverted wingers. They tend to more often than not cut inside. And you're right, it is predictable. Sell Nunes and Robbo, bring in Vlahovic and Hernandez. I wouldn't want either of those two at Liverpool, Daniel. Neither of them. Vlahovic is absolutely not suitable for our style, in my opinion. And Theo Hernandez is too inconsistent for my liking. But I'm not disagreeing with you on the first part, though. Right, look, let's look at some of the numbers from the first 45. So, we've had more of the ball with 61%. We've had 4 shots, 1 on target. Fulham have had 6 shots, 1 on target. Dangerous attacks, 31 for Liverpool, 10 for Fulham. Corners, 2 each. Total passes, 279 for Liverpool, 178 for Fulham. Passing accuracy percentage, 89 for Liverpool, 82 for Fulham. And tackles, 9 for us, 5 for Fulham. Right, let me read out this post from the... So the referee issued a red card to Robertson for a foul on Wilson, which denied a goal scoring opportunity. VAR checked to confirm the red card and that Wilson was in an onside position. Yeah, I've got no issues with that. Chris Burns said, Craig, we haven't been at the races the last 2 weeks. Yep. I know. And look, I don't know why, but let me just say this, Chris. The constant contract bullshit has to be wearing on players. I don't know, but it's not good enough. It just isn't good enough. I don't want to react fully because the game isn't over, but we've deserved nothing from the first 45, and it isn't the response we'd hoped for. And Arne Slot absolutely 100% has to find a way to get these boys starting games faster and quicker than we have been, because it's just not good enough. So Fauci Tube said, Craig, if Liverpool win, I'd love to oil you up. Cool. Share some of those 10 million subscribers you have, Fauci Tube, mate, and we can oil up. But yeah, look, mate, I wouldn't mind being lubed up if we win. Let me say that. But God Almighty, this is frustrating. I'm doing my best here, by the way. Like, inside, I'm screaming, and inside, I want to punch a hole in the wall, and inside, I'm cursing Andy Robertson. And I'm cursing the players, but I'm trying to keep a lid on it and be professional. But God Almighty, this hasn't been good enough. It just fucking hasn't. Just a quick reminder as well, by the way, we are being brought to you today with thanks to our incredible sponsors, Manscaped. Why not treat yourself to the Chairman Pro package or anything else from manscaped.com with 20% off and free shipping using our discount code Anfield20. I mean, I hope our boys find the balls in the second half, because right now they look like they haven't got a pair between them. So let's try and figure this out. Wara White, you didn't put a comment in, but thank you for your super chat nonetheless. I just want to bring it up on screen to acknowledge you and say thank you. Nessie said, Edwards and Hughes better find us players in January. Yes, they had better. Look, let's just say yesterday's news was true and we ended up bringing in a right back or left back and a midfielder. Grand. I'd be more than happy with that. But it has to happen at the start of the window and not on the last day of the window. All today's going to do if we drop points is just give more momentum, more belief to the chasing pack. And yeah, look, I'm fuming. I can't lie. Surely I'm not the only one who's pissed off right now, right? Like I'm actually struggling to keep a lid on my frustration. In my head's just saying, Craig, smash something, do it, smash something, because I'm pissed off. Istora, welcome in, my friend. Said Robertson's having a fall off similar to Fabinho. He's starting to stink. He is, mate. You're right. And look, I hate saying it. I think we all hate saying it, Ituro, because we love Robbo, right? And Robbo's been an incredible servant to the club, but I think it's a fair shout to say that his legs aren't what they used to be. Charlie said, "Hey Craig, any pie in the fridge for later?" Yes, of course, mate. It's always cookie pie in the go at the weekend. Come on now. I've lost 18 pound, by the way, over the last 3 months, so I'm proud of that. I'm on the way to being a bit less of a fat arse. Football Factory said this game is Darwin Núñez written all over it. 100%. I think, you know, at least with Darwin, you're going to get a big bundle of energy out there who's going to run in the channels and spark something out there, because this hands on the hips, strolling around the pitch malarkey is just bullshit. Warren White said, Fulham parked the bus second half, make it difficult for us. Yeah, look, they're in the winning position, my friend. So yeah, they're entitled to do whatever they think will get them the result. Final pass has been poor. Setup for Elliott is not testing the keeper enough. Urgency from Dom is poor. Not targeting Cuenca enough either, said Ray. Yep, and Diop, mate. Diop's also on a booking, Ray, so good shout. We should be looking at him as well. Which is why I think, as somebody said earlier on, Darwin on there could wind him up a bit as well. Any player we sell is going to the John W. Henry Yacht Fund, said Daniel Jones. Look, yeah, it's hard to disagree with that you're saying, because I'm as pissed off as all of you. But we need a spark out there. Somebody needs to grab this game by the short and curlies and grow a pair and lead this team forward today. Somebody needs to do something drastic out there. Adzer said, how's the form? Not great now at the moment, bud. Not great at the moment. Need to improve massively. I think we need Núñez and Harvey to come on. Bilbo Ballbag said, sod's law for Núñez to come on and score 2 like the Newcastle game from last season after we've been slating him all week. Yeah, but I promise you I'll be the first one calling him a genius if he does it. You know, I'd be very happy to be wrong. Congratulations on the weight loss, Craig. Love that. Thank you, mate. Look, I've a long way to go. You know, I lost 103 pound at one point. Put a lot back on over COVID. So yeah, I'm hoping to get back down a bit. But, you know, small steps. But thank you, Charlie. Appreciate your support, mate. Right, second half about to get underway. If you haven't, please do hit that subscribe button, by the way, folks. Appreciate everybody being with us. There's 6,300 people in the chat right now. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. We've just gone past 286,000, which is more than we ever thought, to be honest. So thank you. Did the real Fousey Tube leave you a chat? Yes, he's been in a few times, mate. I think I've seen Fousey in 3 or 4 times in our chat now, which is always lovely to see. Fellow YouTubers popping in. We're underway for the second half, by the way. Predict Priera sending off for the game changes, said Will. And Ben Palmer, mate, you didn't put in a comment with your super chat, Ben, but thank you so much, mate. Really appreciate your support. So yes, we are underway in the second half. Liverpool attacking the Kop end. We have a free kick here and an opportunity to get the ball into the box. Not really in a shooting position. It's a little bit too far out, but hopefully we can work something from this set piece. And then I'll sync up after that for everyone. Right, come on, boys. Good delivery with free kick. Ball dinked in. Oh, unlucky. It was deep. And then Fulham bring it away into the left channel to Iwobi. Fulham looking to counter. 1, 2, 3, 4. We should have enough bodies back. Come on, Ryan. Good man. Now go back. Well done, Ryan. Gravenberg. Good challenge, Ryan. Leon and Ryan Channel said, Craig, your heart pour out the other day was so touching. Late night in North Thailand. Love the Irish. Oh, thank you so much, mate. It always gets emotional talking about, you know, the past and my parents and stuff, but appreciate your support. Thank you. Right, I'll sync up now at 47, by the way. Liverpool playing around the edge of the Fulham penalty area. Salah now, wide right. Puts a dink cross in. 1-1! 1-1! Grafenberg, Gakpo with a header. 1-1. Go on! 1-1! Salah with the assist, by the way. A delicious ball. Ding to the far post. Is he on? Yes, he's absolutely on as well. 1-1. Come on! Come on! Let's go. 1-1. Cody Gakpo, diving header. Go on. What a ball from Salah. What a ball. And what a header. Oh, that's beautiful. That is absolutely beautiful. Bravery as well. Look at this from Cody. Oh. Top notch. Absolutely top notch. V. Aaron said, hey Craig, I'm suffering with the flu at the minute. At what point do we start blaming Hughes and Edwards for lack of rotation? They look tired. So, he's not a big man for rotation anyway, Arne. What's VAR looking at here? A possible foul. Fuck off! They're going to rule this out, watch. They're going to rule it out. Goal given. Good. Goal given. It stands 1-1. Come on. Come on. 1-1. Let's go. Let's go. Ben Palmer said, congrats on the weight loss. I listen while at work. Milking the cows. Big fan. Keep up the good work. What do you think of Celtic up the Scots? I don't really pay too much attention to the Scottish League, Ben, to be honest with you, bro. But really appreciate you tuning in and supporting, mate. And look, lots to go on the weight loss. But to be honest with you, hang on, we're on the attack again. Oh, come on, boys! Looks like we've got a pep in our step again. Sorry for shouting there. Yeah, look, I have a long way to go. I've made small little changes. I still get to eat some of the shitty stuff I like, but, you know, just doing it a bit less. And, you know, feeling a bit healthier as well. Get in Red said, Ronald. Thank you, mate. Appreciate your super chat and your support, Ronald. Come on. Come on. I feel like we've got some momentum now, folks. Gomez was just cleaned out there as well, by the way. So there's no pen yet. And I don't think there will be. So Liverpool attacked. The ball's played into the left side to Gakpo. I mean, he was absolutely cleaned out. Gomez was absolutely cleaned out by Tete. Absolutely cleaned out. There's no indication that anyone's looking at a penalty or anything, by the way. There's no indication they're even looking at it. Thank you, Charlie. So you know the argument of Tete didn't see him? I don't get how that works, because I remember Mane getting sent off for kicking Ederson in the head when he didn't see him. But nope, nothing given. We're back underway. VAR didn't think that was worth sending the ref to the monitor for, apparently. I have to say, I'm very confused by that. Anyway, look, we're back underway. It's 1-1. Let's keep the momentum going. Out comes Leno, clears his line. Liverpool throw in on the near side. Tete's down. He doesn't look like he's going to be able to carry on here, by the way. He looks like he's going off after that collision with Gomez. There's Brian, gifting 50 memberships. Big legend. Thank you, Brian. And well done to everyone that's got gifted one of those memberships as well. Although it looks like Tete's going to have to go off. And it's been a very stop-start game, this in general. And Castagna, is it? Coming on here? Yeah, Castagna coming on for Fulham. And thank you, Brian, again, mate. That's very, very kind of you. Right, so Fulham substitution confirmed. Castagna coming on to replace Tete. One sec, I'm going to hard this chair up a little bit. There we go. Bit better that. Right, so he's gone off eventually. Mr. Wolfhound Gaming said, just home from work, what happened at Robbo? He had a mare of the first 20 minutes, mate. Mistakes for the goal, mistakes for the red card, and then the red card. So, yeah. Look, we're back into it, though. It's 1-1, and we've started the second half a lot brighter. Come on, boys. Come on. Come on. This could be huge. Come on. Let's get stuck in. Come on. Keep the momentum going. Paul and Clarissa, first, and Flanagan, thank you for your membership, and said, I don't think we can lose this game. You're right, we can't. But we're in a decent position now. We've got ourselves back into it. Yes, we still have an uphill battle with 10 men, but there's 35 plus stoppages to go. And hopefully, Anfield can do their part. Like I said at half-time, a peak City would have turned this game round and won it. So, let's see what we're made of. These are the days champions are shown. Gomez now. Strike! Oh, keeper gets down to his right, makes the save. Come on, boys. And Brian, thank you so much. Brian said, enjoy the memberships all. So kind of you, Brian, yet again. Not sure if you're still in Florida with Vern, but if you are, say hello to Vern and his lady for us. And again, thank you, Brian. Right. Come on. Who scored? It was Cody Gakpo with an assist from Mohamed Salah. It was a great goal. A lovely ball in from Mo, curl to the back post, and a diving header from Gakpo. Oh, you're back but under the weather. Oh, sorry, Brian. Are you like me, Brian? Do you get that change of climate, cold thing? So if I go from cold to warm or warm to cold, I always am under the weather. So I hope you feel better soon, bro. Come on, boys. Jones goes in the book now. It's another yellow card. Curtis Jones gets booked this time. Mohammed said, I love watching you because you're honest. Well, Mohammed, it's been a pleasure getting to know you, bro, over the last few months. So thank you. Appreciate your support. Jurgen VR said, Craig, is it just me or is the night goalkeeper kit design really repetitive? The one with the triangle and the lines. Yes, and their copy and paste goalkeeper kits have been awful. So last year's green one, I think, was green for us. 3 or 4 of the clubs had it. The English national team had it. The Dutch national team had it. Yeah, lazy. So that's why I've been really excited to hear Adidas are coming back. 57 minutes 45 on the clock. Is there anything that Gravenberg can't do? Like, he can attack, defend, everything. He's just the whole package. Come on, boys. Stay with him, Trent. Stay with him. Don't. Well done. Eventually cut out by Virgil. Come on, boys. Right, Fulham make a mess of that. Liverpool throw in. It'll be interesting to see now what Arne does do from the bench. Salah. Ball infield to Joe Gomez. Joe tries a reverse ball back to Salah, but it's won by Fulham. Sander Berg goes back. Press comes on from Liverpool. Fulham have to go all the way back to Leno. Iwobi. Again, look at the energy here from Szoboszlai. The work rate from Dominic Szoboszlai here has been incredible. Just closing down, running around, working really, really hard. Charlie, giving us some score updates, said Arsenal 0, Everton 0, Newcastle beating Leicester 4-0, Ipswich beating Wolves 1-0. That's not a great result after Gary O'Neill, if that stands up, is it? Fulham on the attack now. Oh, ball played in. Harry Wilson comes running in and it just hits off him, thankfully, and goes behind. But yeah, worrying. Their pace on the counter is frightening. Iwobi back inside. Fulham coming back into it now over the last few minutes. Liverpool started the second half really, really well. Exactly, Jason. Trent jogging back. And that is the one thing that I've called him out on so many times over the years, Jason. But people love to just call me out. Trent will have one good game and then somebody will go, oh, but Craig, you called him out. Yeah, I did. Because he was doing shit like that. Jogging around. When you see people like Dom out there bursting their bollocks to get back, to close down, and then you see Trent jogging, it's just not good enough, is it? Especially when you're down to 10. You know, you need everybody to up their game by another 5 or 10%. Right, ball into the left channel. Thankfully, whatever that attempt was from Fulham sails over Alisson's crossbar. But once again, we've let Fulham wrestle back control of the game a little bit in the last few minutes. We need a bit more composure now. This game screams of Elliott and Núñez to me. But let's wait and see. Can I run through the bench? Absolutely, Deacon. No problem, bro. Give me 2 seconds. So, bench for Liverpool, Endo, Darwin, Chiesa, Elliott, Jota, Kelleher, Kwanzaa, Morton and Neoni. Gomez. Trent. Looking for Salah. Robertson wins that one though. Second ball headed away. Iwobi now. Space in behind Trent. Ball played across. Nobody there, but Wilson will get it on the far side. Oh, come on boys, close down. Thankfully for us, Fulham are being extremely wasteful in possession here, but they're having a lot of the ball in our final third. We need to make some changes. And they've got a Adama Traore on their bench as well. Shanzi said, thank you for your coverage. I'm in another country work and my Premier League subscription is geo-locked. You're welcome. Yeah, sorry. For me, thankfully, it's on TV here in Ireland, so I'm not able to watch it. Oh, good ball in behind. Diaz takes a touch, pulls himself a bit wide. Tries to pick out a player, but it's an awful ball in. It's cleared away. Szoboszlai. Salah. Again, he tries another dink ball over the top. Fulham look to clear it. Salah presses. Keep pressing, boys. Keep pressing. Good ball. Good play, Trent. Well done. I'm not watching it on a dodgy box, Nathan. I've got Premier Sport in Ireland. It's on TV. I don't need to have a dodgy box for it. I don't use a dodgy box for anything, in all honesty. Gakpo. Oh, again, a misplaced pass, but Diaz wins it back. And then the ref lets him be fouled, but doesn't give it. Fulham now on the counter again. Cross in. It drags Iwobi very wide. He just about keeps it in on the far side. Andres Pereira strike. Takes a nick. Or it's Lukic strike, excuse me. Takes a nick and goes wide. It'll be a Fulham corner. Right, boys, come on. Right, counter attack. Come on, boys, we've got bodies forward. Right decision. Plays it wide to Salah. He fucking shoots wide. Good counter attack. We had a 4-on-2 and we somehow managed to go with the worst option, which was to put it wide to Salah, who's wide on his left foot. It's just the wrong option. It's the wrong option. And then the strike from Salah was always gone wide. $25 plus stoppages to go. The manager surely has to look at his bench a little bit now. Robert said that was a good pass. Yes, but it was the wrong pass, mate. Because you've made Salah go wide on his left foot. The pass should have been inside to Diaz, in my opinion. But look, either way, it was an opportunity that came to nothing. Gravenberch, Jones. Liverpool throw in on the far side. By the way, welcome in to everyone who's joining us. We have about 7,000 people in the chat right now. So, If you haven't subscribed, please do. We appreciate your support. Smith Rowe. Darwin's getting ready to come on. So Darwin stripped off and getting ready to come on. Smith Rowe about to come on for Arsenal, I was about to say, for Fulham. He's offside line now. Where's the flag, you fucking gimp? Where's the flag, you little gimp? And now, fuck's sake, ref, can you do that, you fucking plank? You stupid cabbage, you prick. One, Fulham player was offside. Two, Jones gets slapped in the face. And they just stand there and do nothing. Fucking useless. Jones gets clattered in the leg. So offside, Jones gets clattered and the ref does nothing. Brilliant, brilliant. Yeah, Jones got absolutely clattered by the ball. Right, so Pereira and Jimenez coming off for Fulham. .22 to go plus stoppage time. Liverpool have the ball deep inside our own half. Virgil goes out right side to Szoboszlai. Oh, for those talking about Jones, yeah, I got that wrong completely. The ball hit him in the ankle and he went to ground. I thought he got a hand to the face the way he went down. But, yeah, anyway. Ignore me. I just like getting angry at referees. Still, Nunes hasn't come on yet, by the way. Still waiting for that substitution. 69 minutes on the clock. Am I fucking seeing things? He's about to bring Kwanzaa on as well. So Kwanzaa and Darwin coming on. Jones coming off. Okay. Right, so it's clearly gone to a back three. Who's the other substitution, though? So Jones is off for Kwanzaa. And Gakpo. So Gakpo off for Darwin. So Diaz will go left, Darwin will go centre. Kwanzaa will come on and drop into a back three, which I believe will release Gravenberch to get a bit further forward. That's what I'm thinking here. Well done, Joe Gomez. Good ball. Gravenberch. Diaz. Go on, Lucho. Go on. You've got him. You've got him. Ball in. Behind everyone. Salah. Oh, it's a poor finish, Mo. Unlucky. Right, 20 minutes to go. A big 20 minutes. Big 20 minutes. Come on. It's looking like we're going 3-3-3. Come on. Fulham spread the ball. They have space now, and that's offside and over hit. So goal kick. Well, not goal kick. Straight through to Alisson, excuse me. Kwanzaa. So definitely gone on the back three. Gomez left side of the back three. Kwanzaa right side of the back three. Unlucky. Leno. Keep pressing, boys. Keep pressing. Press, press. Keep going, keep going. He's off, ref. Again, this linesman not have a flag, the fucking gimp. Right, come on. Darwin, wide left. Come on, Darwin. Come on, this is your moment, son. Go on. Someone give him support. Jesus. Come on. Trent. To Kwanzaa. Somebody show for him. Salah. To Trent. Out to Gravenberch. Be Liverpool throw in. Far side of the pitch, near by the corner flag. Getting nervy now, boys. Getting nervy. Oh, come on. Keep him out there. Come on. Well done. One back. Well done. Trent. Kwanzaa. Don't hit it. Don't hit it. Don't hit it. Out to Salah. Salah again tries a cross. It's blocked. Back with Trent. 16 to go. Trent to Kwanzaa. Back to Alisson. Liverpool trying to draw Fulham onto them here. Alisson plays the ball a bit behind Gomez. Ali plays it into midfield. Ball breaks kindly to Trent. To Darwin. Out left, out left. Cross in, too deep. Too deep. Come on, boys. Bit more composure. 15 to go. Come on. You can see what Trent was trying to do there, but just too much curve on it, and it goes behind for a goal kick. Come on. Big 15, lads. Big 15. Let's go. Keep the work that Dominic Szoboszlai has gotten through, by the way, is incredible. Iwobi. Slips the ball in behind. Oh, 2-1 Fulham. 2-1 Fulham. Fulham. I don't know how they managed to score that, for fuck's sake. Look at the space in behind, look. How do we manage to concede from that? How the fuck does Gomez let that get past him? How? No, it's not offside. It's not even nearly offside. It's just dog shit defending from Kwanzaa and Gomez. Kwanzaa ghosted past, doesn't get a block in, doesn't even make a fucking effort. And the ball clips off Gomez's ankles. Just... No, mate. Not surprised. Surprised that Arne made that change to bring Kwanzaa on, which felt like a massive risk considering he's not in great form. And now we're 2-1 down. The defending between Kwanzaa and Gomez is comical. Fucking embarrassing. It's embarrassing defending. Kwanzaa can't be arsed trying to get a block in. Doesn't even slide. Just stands there, jogs back. And then Gomez somehow lets the ball get past him. When the easiest thing to do would be from to block it. I give up. Double change coming up. Elliot and Jota coming on for the Hail Mary here from Arne. So Soboslai went off, Elliot on. I'm trying to figure out the other change. I'm honestly just fucking sick at the state of... Kwanzaa's shy. Shy. Nothing to add. He's not ready for the step up. It's clear. He's not ready. I really don't understand why Arne brought him on. I really, really do not understand that decision. Jota, wide right, puts in a cross, headed away. 10 minutes to grab something from this. There won't be a winner anyway. Now the ref's giving soft free kicks. Craig, he's young, let him be. So, again, my job isn't to tickle Kwanzaa's little nutsack and tell him he's a good boy. My job's to call it as I see it. And you think that's good defending from any level. Whether it's under 21, under 18, not getting a block in. Not putting the effort in to even try to block the cross. I'm sorry. I don't care if you played the game for 100 years or that it's your second week. As a defender, not blocking a fucking cross and not even putting your body there to block the cross isn't acceptable. If you want to tickle someone's balls, blow smoke up their hole and tell them they're a good boy all the time, you're not going to benefit them. You're not going to help them. That's dog shit. I'm sorry. It's dog shit. And anybody who says otherwise is just a happy clapper. And that ain't me. If I was coaching an under 15s team and the defender did that, I'd be calling them out on it and telling him why he was wrong. Blocking crosses at source is a big part of being in a wide defensive position. Elliot, come on. Oh, unlucky Harvey. Unlucky. Unlucky. Really well worked that. Liverpool get a half chance. Drops to Elliott. Tries to arc it and curl it to the top corner. Like, the amount of people in the chat who are just so forgiving is mental. You're allowed to say somebody's being shit. You know, it's not good to anybody if you lie and say they're playing well. I don't understand it. And by the way, my original point and my original frustration was I don't see why Slot brought him on. I don't think that was necessary. That was my biggest criticism of it, because Kwanzaa's not in a place where his confidence is up. And you've thrown him into another game where his confidence is going to take another knock now because he's made another fucking gaff. And I don't know in the grand scheme of things how that's good. So again, excuse me if you think I'm wrong, but I don't see how that benefits his development or the game. Another wasted chance. Decent free kick played in. Darwin gets a head on it, but he glances it wide. Ball was flicked in by Elliott. It was a little bit behind Darwin, so he was always kind of stretching back, but come on, boys. Lohman, I'll probably say that's a fair trade-off, but I don't think it's going to happen. Still time to pinch a draw, though. Come on, boys. 6 minutes plus stoppage time to go. Come on. Elliott across the Gravenberg. Kwanzaa out to Salah. Well done, Mo. Lovely drop of the shoulder. Elliott reverse back to Salah. I could see it was just a little bit too much on it. Ball goes through to Leno. 5.5 minutes plus stoppage time to go. Excuse me. Slot counting. See, Slot's starting to get a bit frustrated now as well. You could see him counting how long the goalkeeper had the ball there. Good ball. Diogo. Go on, son. Yes! 2-2! Diogo Jota! 2-2! Go on! Diogo's! Come on! Come on! 2-2! Come on! Look at this. This is what he's all about. This is why people love Diogo. Look at this. Look at the turn. He leaves him for dead. Drops the shoulder, tucks it onto his right foot, slots it past the goalkeeper. 2-2. Look at this. Masterclass. A masterclass from Diogo. Come on. Look at that. Even sends the keeper the wrong way. 2-2. Come on. Craig faster than live score. I told you I got the satellite dish back now. No more delays for me. Diaz won't even be getting a 5 for me today. So Charlie. Oh man, big few minutes left now. Come on, boys, let's go. Oh, fuck off, Jarrell. Fucking. Ball's up in the air, and Kwanzaa has a fairly straightforward header back to the keeper. And he heads it out for a corner, about 15 yards away from the keeper. Right, corner comes to nothing. Ball goes all the way through on the far side. Come on. 3 minutes plus stoppage time to go. Come on, boys. Go on, Mo. Unlucky. That'll be yellow for Darwin. Yeah, no complaints about that one. Come on, big few minutes to go. Come on. Right, in behind. See it out, Joe. See it out. See it out, Joe. Well done, Joe. Goal kick. Well done, Joe. "90 seconds plus stoppage time to go." Elliott now, who's made a big difference, by the way, since he's come on. Go on, Salah. Lovely drop of the shoulder. Free out. Unlucky. Unlucky. Come on, boys. Turn around. Let's go. Walk away, Darwin. Let's go. Stargirl said, "I've just got home. Have we been really bad?" Yes, and we've also been down to 10 men since the 20th minute, Stargirl. But we've showed Bottle to fight back into it, and a 2-2 look. 2-2's better than losing. But we've showed some Bottle again to get back into it. Stand. Come on, boys. Well done, Diogo. Come on, Diogo. Man on. Well done. Oh, corner to finish this up. Come on, boys. Corner. Come on. Nine minutes of stoppage time. 9 minutes. Arsenal drew 0-0, by the way. This could be a huge swing. 9 minutes. Come on. Right. Corner. Elliott to take it. Gives the signal. Come on, boys. Come on. Cross in. Oh, drops through. Hit him, oh. Hit it. Oh, I took too long. Iwobi's gone down now. He took one in the crown jewels. Yeah, Iwobi took one in the crown jewels. I can't really read that out, Garfu, mate. I can't read it out. Come on. 8,400 people in the chat, by the way. Do hit that subscribe button if you're new in what is definitely bum twitchy time right now. Iwobi's still down, and I don't blame him. Every single man in this stream knows how that feels when you take one to the Lee Roadie. Come on, boys. Elliot fires a cross in. Headed away. Salah, hit it, Mo! Oh, why didn't you... Air ball. Air ball, you fat little prick! Linesman's blind. Too busy dreaming about Greg's. Fuck's sake. Referee eventually corrects him. Fuck's sake. Would be talking about people's weight, champ. You're too fucking thick to string a sentence together. Oh, corner. And I'm not a fucking linesman. I'm not out there paid to run up and down the sideline, so I'll absolutely call him a fat fuck if I want to. Let me say I'm playing the fat fuck card, you know? If we go by the whole rules of society, I'm allowed to call him a fat gay because I'm one. So I'm allowed to call him whatever I want. I'm playing the fat card. Don't like it? Kiss my fucking arse. And as I said, I'm not a fucking paid professional to run up and down the sidelines. Corner came to nothing. Come on, boys. Cry much? Your ma? Yeah, all the time. It's usually with joy and pleasure, chunks. When your ma says, Craig, I can't believe you've done it to me again. Fucking that fat little fuck of a son of mine, chunks, man. He's been breaking me heart, Craig. You're the only bit of joy I get in this world. But that's alright, chunks. You're saying cry much. You're the one in here going, you're fat, Craig. You're fat. Your ma, mate. How about that? Your ma sells Avon. Your dad sells Avon. Your dog sells Avon. Your ma. Go fuck yourself. And while you're doing that, sell a bit more Avon as well, mate, while you're at it. And if one of us was standing in front of the other one, we know who'd be crying there, bitch boy. It wouldn't be me. Come on. Three minutes to go, boys. Come on. It's been heroic to get to this point anyway. Oh, unlucky Mo. I'm just sick of these little shits. Little bitches sitting behind the keyboard. Would fucking be begging me for a photo if he was standing in front of me. Gets to be fucking hard man on a keyboard. Slap the fucking stupid look off his stupid little bitch face if I was standing in front of him. Come on, boys. Clear. Honestly, I'm fed up with these little gimps thinking they're hard on social media. Fuck off. Be the very one ask me for a photo when you come and see me, you little gimp. Two and a half to go. Come on. Either way, lads. Either way. They've shown courage again. You know, I'll give the lads that today. They've shown courage again. There'll be a little bit more, I think, than the 99. Because there was a couple of stoppages in that. So 3 minutes plus a little bit left. Yeah, sorry, you're right. It was 3.5, mate. You were right. Sorry. I was getting ahead of myself. So, yeah, now it's about 2.5 to go, plus a little bit extra. It's been a good effort so far, anyway. To turn this around with 10 men to get it back to 2-2. Come on, boys. Surely one more chance left in this somewhere. By the way, Elliott's been sensational since he's come on. Someone said, thank God for Jota. Look, that goal just shows in 2 seconds why Jota is so important in and around the penalty area. Just absolute class from the man. I just try hard. Sorry, mate, if I haven't spotted one of your comments before, bro. Apologies. Not a great ball in that, Harvey. Come on. Oh, not a great cross in from Kwanzaa. Let it go out. Corner. Come on, boys. Come on. Corner. Let's go. Come on. Virgil, you big superhuman hero. You come on. Corner right towards the end. Clock's ticking towards 98 minutes. Corner. Come on, boys. Good delivery. Please, please. Come on. Oh, it doesn't beat the first man. Second chance here, Elliot. Get it in. Ball deep. Here comes Leno. Gets a punch on it. Second ball drops. Handball! Oh no, that was against us. Sorry. Got carried away there. It was a handball against us. I just seen a hand hitting the ball. Didn't know whose it was. Yeah, it was Salah's. Was busy with my busty girlfriend. Good for you. How was the game? Frustrating, mate. Frustrating. We've now had the 9 minutes at the discretion of whatever the ref adds on here. Throw in. Come on, boys. Come on. That's it, Elliot. It's over. It's over. The ref blows up. It ends 2-2. Not the result that we wanted, but better than a loss. It finishes at Anfield. Liverpool 2, Fulham 2. A mental game of football. I mean, the only positive to take from it is Arsenal also drew, but it gives Chelsea a chance to pick up points tomorrow and close in a little bit. But again, the boys showed fight, heart and courage. And, you know, we can work from that. To go down to 10 men and be 1-0 down after 20 minutes and end up with a draw. I mean, look, it's not the worst thing in the world, is it? It was one of those mad, chaotic Anfield games. Gakpo and Jota with the goals for Liverpool. Pereira and Muniz with the goals for Fulham. Yeah, and look, Chelsea have a lot to do tomorrow as well. They can close the gap a little bit further. But, you know, there's not much else we can do about that today. 2-2 finishes. And we'll be back with our match reaction, giving you a chance to vote for your man of the match, player ratings, and lots more as well. We're going to pick the bones out of that result. The good, the bad and the ugly. And we will we'll catch up with you guys soon. 60 seconds. Jeremy, last super chat before we finish up. Said, been having a rough morning. I'm glad we drew today at least. Thanks for always covering the games. I mean, thank you, Jeremy, mate. And thank you all for being in with us. If you haven't subscribed, please do. We'll see you in 60 seconds for the match reaction. Thank you to our sponsors, Manscaped, as well. If you want to get yourself 20% off and free shipping store-wide, don't forget, you can do so with our discount code ANFIELD20.